What you gon' do when you facing accountability? You say she pandering, you hyenas be killing me. You niggas scandalous, your stories like validity. Boy, don't come for celebrity, queen of accountability. They call it her pick me. Some women say she pandering, cause she don't pick the girl code over lies that's damaging. These hyenas scandalous, slandering a black man again, and want celebrity to stand and watch like she a mannequin. Black men are the casualties, trapped by women's strategies. They act out sporadically, that shit is a travesty. And it's just so sad to see, matter of fact, it's a tragedy. 3 kids with different daddies, please, but y'all all mad at Daphne. They up at night trying to discredit and defame. They corrupt, ain't right, and it's pathetic and a shame. Fake friends turn enemies, throwing dirt on your name, but you gon' fly with the angels and serpents burning the flames. Yeah, I know it's hard and it hurt to discover the same people claim they love you, start shaming your mother. Cut you off unexpectedly, you triggered, you hate that, claiming Daphne disrespected me. I figured you say that. What you gon' do when you facing accountability? You say she pandering, you hyenas be killing me. You niggas scandalous, your stories like validity. Boy, don't come for celebrity, queen of accountability.
Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. Thank you guys so much for attending this show. I know I put this show in at the last minute. Y'all know how I am. I always do things at the last minute. Tiffany has been very busy with her schedule, and let's not forget she is pregnant with twins. She does have a young daughter. So she also has a life outside of, all of this drama. And I had to make sure that I was able to do this at a time that she was available. And this is the time that she will be available. Tiffany won't be able to be on that long, but I will allow people to ask her some questions when we get towards the end. Unfortunately, guys, this show won't be that long at all. I'm not trying to go over an hour. So if anybody wants to ask her a question, I will only allow certain people onto the panel. If you guys don't know who Tiffany is, over 2 months ago, we did 2 parts of this show, Daphne versus Tiffany. Tiffany, had a lot of struggles in her life. And there were some things that she might have said 2 months ago, but I've forgiven her for that. We are on a better plateau right now. So I want to thank you guys for being here today. And I'm sorry for the late notice. Shout out to people listening on Twitter and Facebook. I'm seeing 151 listeners on my end. I know you guys can't see that on YouTube, but I can see it on my end. So with that being said, let me go ahead and bring her on. And I'm going to make sure I call you short for Tiff. I know that's one thing that you liked in the beginning, but Tiff, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, Daphne.
Wow. Oh, okay. So, Tiff, I want to say thank you so much for coming back. Man, can you believe that it's been a couple of months already?
I mean, time flies when you're having fun.
I heard that, girl. Okay. So, I know that in those first 2 shows, I know that's something that you don't like. And I know we talked about in the past, me deleting it. And then you said, you know what? Go ahead and leave it there because I want people to see how far I've come. So I want to say thank you because I know because of our schedules, it's been hard trying to get you back. So I definitely want to say again, thank you for coming on tonight. And I know your schedule is thin, but a lot of people want to know what has happened since our shows 2 months ago. So Tiffany, one thing I want to ask you is how have the sessions been with you right now?
I mean, so far, honestly, within the last 2 months, it's been a short but a long process. Just a lot of changes in my personal life. And again, going back to, took you up on that offer and I was very skeptical about signing up for those, intense therapy sessions. But, I signed up for about 8 classes, about 8 sessions of therapy. And those have just been, honestly, life changing. And, I look back and I didn't watch any of our past shows, but I did look back at some of our DMs, before I got back on the show, because we had to still communicate for me to get back, and I just looked back and I was like, bruh, like, why was I so angry? I just, I really wanted to apologize for some of the things that I said. And thank you again for having me back on and having me be able to redeem myself to a certain extent. Cause it's just so embarrassing. Like looking back, like my face is, on the internet of me talking, and I just really want to just apologize the things I said about your mother. Because, I myself, I'm a mother and I'm a mother to be. Um, I'm 6 months pregnant at this point. So, and I just was in a really bad space in my life, and I just kind of had a lot of resentment towards my own mother. And, her joining me on the therapy sessions put a lot of things in perspective. And me actually just on this like self-help journey, taking a lot of your recommendations as far as, thinking outside of myself and just the representation that I myself have towards my family and the community that I represent. It's definitely motivating me to want to do better in my life. So within the last 2 months, is again, it's been a short time, but just a really long like a long road of just recovery, I would say.
Mm. And like I told you before, I definitely forgive you for the things that you said. And I knew you were angry. The whole chat knew you were angry. People on the panel knew that it was coming from a place of anger. Nothing that I did to you personally, but I know that that show kind of triggered some emotions for you. And I am very happy that you did those therapy sessions. I didn't think you were going to attend them, and I paid for them. So I want you guys to know that so far, Tiffany has had 8 therapy sessions, and her mom has attended some of those sessions. And that isn't easy for a parent, especially when it comes to accountability. And I'm going to see to it that Tiffany continues this journey because therapy is working for her. Now, mind you guys, I'm a life coach. I could have taken her under my wing, but this woman had traumas from her past that I could not help her with. So that is why I made sure she was able to see a paid a therapist that's going to help her dive into what's making her so upset. And clearly, they were able to get to that point, right? So it won't stop at 8 sessions. Tiffany, I wanted to let you know that I talk to your therapist. I talk to her often. She doesn't tell me what you guys talk about, but she told me that you are one of the patients that she's recently had that has did a turnaround. Usually, at the rate that you were at, it will usually take maybe 12 to 16 sessions, and she was able to help you after like the fourth session. That made me happy. So I want you to know that I did pay for 4 more additional therapy sessions, and she should be emailing you with her schedule so you can continue this journey. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, sounds great. And honestly, Daphne, like, I don't want you to sell yourself short when you're like, you're not a therapist, you are a life coach, but it's like part of my process, part of being a life coach was leading me to this path. So, with your help and with your guidance, part of, you being a life coach was assisting me in just this, life-changing process.
Well, thank you. Like I said, a lot of women they don't like me out there in the social media world. So when they hear I do things like this, they're still gonna say it's fake. They're gonna still say that this isn't real. But whether we show it or not, I'm still gonna be judged. So I want to say thank you so much for taking a chance on me because typically people would not want help from somebody that they actually hurt or they said bad things to, and you were willing to take the help. And a lot of people say it, but they don't do it. So I want to say thank you for that too. And I can't believe you're already at 6 months pregnant. How are the twins doing in that belly, girl?
Oh, I mean, they're doing fine. I'm having a very smooth pregnancy. Honestly,
Thank God.
me and the father of my child, we've decided to, he's really liking the new approach that I'm taking. And, a lot of the issues in our relationship, I had to take accountability, as noticing that it wasn't only just him, it was me as well. So we're not back together, but we have been focusing on co-parenting and just being as amicable as possible in
Wait,
this
wait, hold on.
process.
I just want to make sure I understand because I remember the last 2 months ago when I brought up the father of your twins, you went crazy. Are you telling me you guys are at a good space right now?
Oh, we're at a great space right now. Great
What?
space.
And I think I heard you say that he likes how you've been thus far. So he likes this new you as well. Do you think that was what pushed him away? Your attitude?
I mean, I definitely think again, I think we both had parts to play, but I would definitely feel like my attitude didn't help the situation.
Gotcha. So is it a possibility that you guys might be able to make this work? You said that he wants to you know, co-parent with you. Is that something different than what he wanted from the beginning?
Well, only time will tell. I'm still on my self healing journey, so unless I'm fully healed, and I want to make sure I'm in the best position possible to make to ensure that if we do get back together, it's a smooth journey as well. So not saying anything is off the table, but definitely we've spoken about it, but nothing's concrete so far.
Gotcha. You're working on you. I mean, I know a lot of people in the comments are like me. You don't even sound the same. You were really angry. Like, I know we talked through text and I know we talked through Instagram, but it's still not the same as talking physically. I know you've been very busy and you don't even sound like the same Tiffany from 2 months ago. You was wild. So wow. I mean, Tiffany, you're proving to people that women can change. You know, once they get the help they need and people are able to help them uncover what is making them so upset, it takes away a lot. I don't know if you remember me saying on my show, when you were on there, I was like you. I was angry and loud. And when someone told me about me and what I needed to work on, my whole life changed. Do you think that since the therapy and how you're talking to people now and how you're carrying yourself, that you're getting better results?
Yes, 100%. And part of my therapy was also kind of understanding my echo chamber. It's like, unfortunately, I have a lot of, quote unquote friends that I no longer have in my life anymore. They were also, part of the negativity and also part of my anger. And I can't fish in a dirty pond and complain that, the fish are dirty. So I
Mm,
definitely had to, yeah, rearrange my circle, be around a lot more positive people, a lot more, you know, people that are where I wanted to be. I was in a point 2 months ago. I didn't know where I wanted to be.
right.
Was confused. I was confused and angry. That's like the worst combination, to be confused and angry. But having a better sense of direction definitely assisted.
Wow. Okay. Now, something else I didn't tell people, but Tiffany, what else have you recently been doing online?
Oh, well, I actually decided to go back to school. I am pursuing a degree in management.
Yes,
So
girl.
I mean, I still got my little hustle on the side. I still do nails on the side. I'm still a little entrepreneur, but I'm trying to, make it big at this point. How do I get my business even bigger? So went back to school for management.
Yeah, so I want you to pause there. So, guys, I want you to know that even with everything going on, I know that Tiffany wants to, be a manager. She wants to be a boss. So I made sure that she was in the right position to go back to school. Online, of course, because I know that she is carrying two beautiful babies. And let's not forget the daughter. How is she doing? How's the daughter doing?
She's doing great. She turns 4 in August. She's a
What?
little diva.
You having a party?
We don't know yet. Not sure yet. Got a lot going on with school, trying to,
Gotcha.
still do my business and everything. Not sure yet.
Okay, understood.
Might keep it
Understood.
small.
No, Tiffany, I definitely understand. And
Mhm.
what I wanted to ask you again, I know that you said that in those sessions you were able to also, address your mom. How did that go? You don't have to go into the details because I know that's private. But was your mom able to accept the things that she did to you when you were young?
I mean, just to be transparent, it took a lot. It took a lot. Those sessions were a lot harder because it did take a lot for my mother to eventually, accept accountability. But it took some time. It's still something that we're working through, but I would say it was not an easy process. I'm still trying to repair the relationship that, or trying to rebuild a good relationship, because looking back, I don't think we had a good relationship, even though I felt like part of, when I said changing up my echo chamber, my
Hmm.
mother was a part of just, the negativity and the anger I had in my life. So it's been a work in progress, but we're doing better.
That's good to hear. That really is. And Tiffany, since I know that when you first came onto the show, you were, in a different space and now you're doing better. How would you say I've been towards you? And you can be honest.
I mean, again, the problem was never you, honestly. So it's not like you really had to change up anything. But I definitely think, you've been very much of a help in this process. Um And I like that you know, again, like did a follow-up with me and invited me back on the show. And like I said, like I can in a sense redeem myself from where I was before.
I never got to ask you those first two shows that you did that get back to any of your family or friends? Because I know a lot of people were talking about that show for weeks. Did it get back to anybody you know?
I mean, fortunately for me, no, not that I
Thank
know
God.
of, at least. Thank God,
Okay.
not that I know of, not that I know of. But and I rather it not.
Right. No, because I know
Mhm.
that's not where you want to be, defined, of course.
Right.
But at the same time, it also shows people where you came from and where you're at today. So, like I said, it's not easy changing. Now, as you know, and I'm sure you're already aware because you brought it up, there are groups out there, there are people that absolutely hate me. So now that you've gone through me helping you and making sure you're able to change things within yourself so you can become a better mother for your kids, what do you have to say to those black women out there that say I hate black women? What would be your response?
I would ask them to why don't they come on your show? Like, why don't seek to understand versus seeking to just, be angry. And maybe a lot of them have a lot of internal struggles like I did. So my advice or my feedback would to them would just have a conversation. Like why
Gotcha.
like that's then that's very ironic for them to say you hate black women, but then they say they hate you, who is a black woman.
Mm.
So
Speak
yeah.
it, girl. Speak it. No, do you remember Daquan? Daquan, you were on the shows when Tiffany was here 2 months ago, correct? Daquan, you were there, right, on the panel? Okay, wait. Daquan left and come back. Daquan, you left. I think Daquan might have had a question for you guys. If you have a question for Tiffany or Tiff, sorry, Tiffany, I said it again, Tiff.
It's
If you,
okay, girl. It's
girl,
okay.
it's a habit. If you guys have a question for her, this is the time where you guys can actually ask her any questions you guys might have. I did drop the link in the comments. Um, I just dropped it right now for you guys. So Tiffany, what is on your horizon? What do you see? What do you see for yourself? Let's say after the babies are born, what goals do you have for yourself at this point?
Well, my goals is absolutely, finishing up school. Um, possibly, getting into a storefront. I still do my nails, but possibly getting into a nail salon myself
Okay.
and just doing the best for, me and my kids, being the best mother that I can be.
Gotcha. Okay. Daquan, can you hear me now? Can you hear us?
Me on my end,
Yep, we can hear you. Daquan, I know you were rooting for Tiff. I remember. I saw your comments
I
back in the day,
definitely
2 months ago.
I
So,
was.
Daquan, what do you have to say to Tiff? Because man, whole different demeanor, whole different aura. Like Tiff sound like somebody I can talk to for days right now. But go ahead, Daquan.
I'm just gratified and just gracious to actually see the breakthrough because I understand the temperament and I understand the motions and having different elements thrown at you all at once, and definitely on the par of you being alone having to deal with the situation. So I just commend your courage. I commend your resilience. I commend the fact that you actually want to actually change because there's a lot of women that are stuck in their ways that actually don't want the
Facts.
alternative unless it's being thrown directly in their face, but you've been able to counteract and actually be decisive with your decision making, not only to the outlook on yourself personally, but you're actually thinking about your kids as well. And that's what the true definition of a mother is in my eyes. Somebody that actually goes above and beyond, knowing that they have to make the common sacrifice to make sure that the livelihood of their children is sought out through correct. So you just have my full admiration. I'm continuously praying for you, just like everyone else, a part of this community, and we just wish the best for you. And no matter where you at, it don't matter what jurisdiction, you have people behind you. It's not a problem. If you need someone to talk to, you can reach out. It's no issue because all of that anger that's been stemming inside, that's gonna be poison for your children. You don't want that spirit to be embedded into them before coming into this world. So I'm just glad that you had the hindsight to want to go out and actually change. And with the Queen's guidance, you were able to achieve greatness. So it's nothing but up from here. So I'm just grateful that you was able to come to the rapture and actually see the light for what it really was, which is actually over.
Tiff, did you want to reply to what he said?
Well, I just want to thank you for the accolades. Thank you so much. And also, thank you guys for not giving up on me. And if I feel like I can change and I can have a better sense of direction, a lot of these women definitely can. Sometimes it just takes realization, putting the mirror to your face, which I understand can be hard for a lot of people, but also understanding that a lot of these women, have a hive mentality. I didn't like you because another woman was posting, negative things about you. So once a lot of them get out of kind of, maybe listening to each other, maybe have more of an individualized way of thinking, change is definitely possible.
Wow, and I'm glad you said that because I don't know if I know you've been busy, so you probably didn't hear any of my other shows, but we always talk about, there's women out there that enlist other women to hate me too because of their hate. I didn't do anything to these women personally, but they tell them, well, they talked about me and I'm mad. I hate them. I'm jealous of them. So join my hate train. And there's a lot of women that are doing that right now against me. And it just keeps stacking up and stacking up. And it's a bunch of women that I did nothing to. And there's one ringleader of all these women that's extremely jealous of me and my success, that they want more women to join them on their hate train to try to ruin everything that I worked hard for. So Tiff, I'm glad you brought that up because you said that you saw things that other people were saying and you're like, you know what? I hate her too. Do you think that helped you with your hate for me, or did you believe any of the lies that you seen about me before you started to dislike me, or did you just say, you know what, I know she did that, I know that was her?
I mean, well, definitely, I was part of some of the, hate pages
Yeah.
that were about you, and it's
Yeah.
just so funny looking back that, I literally just was listening to other people that didn't even know you. So it's, I just feel like if some of these women actually start maybe saying this out loud to themselves, like, see if it actually makes sense. Like, I hate a woman that I don't know, I have never met, based on some things I saw on the internet.
Mm,
Like, that doesn't even make any sense. So
right. Okay. So we also have Miss Kayla. Now, Tiff, I don't know if you remember Miss Kayla, but she was Kayla, you were on the show too 2 months ago, right? Because I mean you were so calm. You actually spoke to Tiff, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
How you
Tiff, do
doing?
you
How you
remember
doing,
Kayla?
Tiff?
Do you remember
Hi,
Kayla,
Daquan.
Tiff?
well, yes, I do. Hello, how are you doing?
I am doing fine, hanging in here.
I know she got some words of wisdom. Go ahead, Miss Kayla.
Mhm.
I don't know about words
It's
of
brewing up
wisdom.
like coffee right now. It's brewing. Go ahead, Miss Kayla. I know you're gonna drop
Right,
some jewels
right.
because you believed in
I don't
Tiff.
know.
You believed in Tiff.
Yeah,
You sure did. How do you feel
definitely,
about the turnaround?
definitely. I am so proud of you. I am so proud. Because this just shows that if we open our minds, try something new, you can develop and grow into your future. And that's where you're going into. I'm so glad to see that you took Daphne up on the coaching sessions, and just it's just beautiful to hear you speak, and you seem happy.
Mm,
It's just forward movement. That's what it's supposed to be about, and that's going to help you um, with your business, with your children. You're going to see a whole lot of amazing things happening just because of the change in the disposition.
very true. And you know what,
Mhm.
Tiff, I don't know if you caught what Miss Kayla said. She said it helps your business. A lot of these people that hate me, they actually have businesses, and that does not help your business, especially if you're telling people support black businesses, but you're hating black people. That doesn't go together. So I don't understand how. Like I said, I've been accused of some horrendous things this year from black women. There are black women out there saying that I am threatening kids. It's getting that bad. And they're telling this to men, that I'm threatening kids, anything that can bring any kind of hurt my way. And people that know Daphne knows that I love kids. I want to protect kids, make sure that they're safe. But when you're a black woman putting negative energy out there, and then you come out with something and you post it online and people say I don't like it, don't blame me for your struggles. Don't blame me for the hate that you put out there. Now it's coming back to you tenfold. Don't blame me for that. But there's women out there using my name to promote their business, saying that I'm threatening their business or trying to get it shut down so people can actually buy into it. A lot of these people are not actually understanding that they're being used. I don't need to do any of those type of things to someone to see them go down. That's not the way I move. And if I'm going to send a bunch of people your way, it's going to be a bunch of people. It ain't going to be one or two. So please don't put my name on the things that I did not do. But like I said, Tiffany, I'm sure you heard a lot of rumors, and that has been happening all this year for me. And the sad part is when people ask these people to produce receipts, they go ghost. So whenever someone can actually physically show you the proof of what they're saying about me, then come on, you guys. They say women are the most educated, but y'all failing. How do y'all not know how to recognize a scam? You feel it? I'm just saying. Am I lying? Tiff, have you heard that line where they say women are the most educated? That's true, right?
Right.
So if we're the most educated, then we should be the most knowledgeable on this is a scam. This is a ploy for me to buy into their business because they're hurting another person. If you have
Mhm.
to bring another person down to bring yourself up, you're not winning in life. You're failing. So you got these women out here trying to promote their brands by saying, Daphne threatened my brand. Oh, she did? What's the link so I can buy? What? Like, they're not even trying to verify any of it. Yeah, that's how bad it is. And I hate
Oh,
getting these messages from people, but I want y'all to know that that's not how I move. I don't need to do that type of stuff. I'm in my own lane. So, Miss Kayla, what else did you want to say to Miss Tiff? Because I'm proud of her. I really am. It makes me happy when I see
Yeah,
a person
yeah.
go on. Go ahead, hon.
Yeah, no,
yeah, I love it. I love it.
again, I'm just very proud. My daughter's sitting here, Kaya's sitting here, and she was just like, "Oh, I was so glad to hear this was part two." I said, "No, you missed part two." I said, "This is part three." But she was happy too to hear that Tiff had taken taking you on with the coaching and everything, and because she was like, "Oh, she sounds so good," and I'm like, "Yes,
Yeah.
it's a big change." And that's a beautiful thing. Like I said, I just cannot say enough about how proud I am to see where you have come to from where you started at. And the blessings are just gonna increase from there. When you're a happy person, that energy, it just draws other good energy and good things to you. It surrounds you.
It's
And people don't
universal.
yeah, I mean, people don't really talk about that enough about how when you have good energy, the blessings just fall down on you, and that's what's gonna happen.
You know what? And
So keep up the
I'm
good
glad you
work.
said that, Kayla. When people
Hmm.
say that, they're not hating on someone, look at how they're moving. If you're doing the right thing, you will be gaining followers, subscribers. When you see these people that are ignorant and dumb as hell, you'll notice that they haven't went up in subscribers. Every year they're saying thank you for another 1,000, but it's taking them a year to get there because a lot of people are not buying into it. You do got some smart people. I've even had people cross over saying, look, I followed this heifer for 5 months and all they talked about was you. But then I go to your page and you're not talking about that heifer. So I'm now going to be on your team. Oh, okay. Thank you. But I haven't done anything different. I don't need to talk about people for content, that's talking about me. The goal is for me to talk about them so I can promote their page, and they're not going to get that from me. So when they're not getting that, then they go into she threatens kids. She's a pedophile. Oh yeah, this is what Black women have been saying about me this year, and I've had to get cease and desist orders sent out to the whole world. It feels like, but calling me a pedophile, saying that I target only Black women. Someone actually said that I'm the new George Zimmerman. That's the worst thing I heard this week. Yeah, yeah. They said that I'm just like him. I am just like him. Now we know George Zimmerman got Trayvon Martin killed because he acted like he was a cop. They told him stop following Trayvon. He continued to follow him until he actually killed Trayvon. So I don't prey on people like that, and I've never killed anyone. I'm not crazy like that. But when they see me holding Black women accountable, they want to compare me to a white supremacist or someone like George Zimmerman. That just tells you how ignorant and dumb these people are. But that's what I've been getting compared to. But then when they hear about me doing efforts like helping Tiff, they'll say that's fake. If Tiff right now showed the receipts of everything I've done for her, they'll say that was forged. I'll never win against a hater. That's why I'm not trying to please them. Y'all feel what I'm saying today? We remember, if anybody, people are asking me in the comments, what is part 3 for? What happened? Where's part 1 and 2? That's what I mean by the most educated. If there's a part 3 show, right? That would mean that 1 and 2 is somewhere on YouTube too. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand how people are asking me about why this show is here today when the other 2 have been sitting there for 2 months. Come on, you guys. Y'all scare me. I don't know what's going on out there in the world.
Samuels, in the words of Kevin Samuels, you really can't make this shit up.
No, because I'm like, somebody told me on Facebook today, they was like, wow, what is this part 3 about? I said, well, wow, if you go to my YouTube, you'll find part 1 and 2. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. And what I do to people, I'll ask them what's today's date, just to make sure we on the same page, because it scares me. You know, who's the president right now? You know, sometimes you got to put it out there. Sorry, Tiff. Tiff, how you feeling, Tiff? You good?
I'm doing really good.
And I know you said that you do nails. So with you being in Maryland, you're still in Maryland, right?
Correct.
Okay, I'm going to send you some resources because I want to make sure that I'm helping you with that goal. I do logos. I'm going to create your logo for free. I know you got some clients that you've already done, right? You got some business already that you've done?
Yes.
I'm going to add that into a video, and I'm going to start promoting your business on my pages free of charge. I want to see you make it. Okay? You're a mother. You have 2 kids that are coming soon. And then you have a beautiful daughter that has a birthday coming up. You deserve all the great things in your life when you're doing great things. And that's what you're doing. So like I said, Tiff, you have really shown people that there are women out there that will change, but they have to want to change. And you've shown me that you do. Now, I know it hasn't been easy trying to reach you because at the same time, you're pregnant. You're trying to build. You're trying to, I know you were painting the room where your babies are going to be at. So I know you've been doing a lot of things, and I don't want to put any pressure on you with twins. So I respect your health, but I want you to know I got your back. We're family now. Okay? We're family. You heard Daquan? He means that. Kayla's a great person to talk to as well. She's been in my life for a long time, and she's never steered me wrong. She's a real, genuine, beautiful person, and she cares. So you're going to have a lot of family, Tiff. Are you ready for that?
Oh, absolutely.
And I definitely want to make sure that I bring you back again because I want people to actually see your beautiful face. At the end of the day, I know it hasn't been easy, and I know that you're very. It's funny because when I asked you to go on video, you was like, "No, I'm 6 months now, so I'm not."
Oh
Girl,
no,
you're beautiful.
yeah.
Girl, you are beautiful. Stop fronting right now. I know what you look like.
I got the wide nose. I'm going through the ugly stage. So
No, you're not. You're not ugly.
It's
Girl,
good.
she was like, my
Never
face
an
ain't
ugly
what it used to be.
stage when you're
Girl, we
pregnant.
didn't
My
see each other in
avatar's
2
fine
months.
enough.
She acting like she Professor Clump, y'all. She is not that big. She over there fronting. She all belly.
Excuse
Never
your
an
mama. Come
She's a
ugly
on now.
beautiful
stage
woman
when
still.
you're pregnant. That's the most beautiful time.
And look, we seen a lot of celebrities who like, okay, Rihanna was firm and clump at one point, and they were still calling her beautiful, right? So what I'm saying is you're carrying 2 beautiful babies. I don't expect you to look like Halle Berry on her good day, you know. I want you to be you. You're a mother. You ain't gotta impress me, girl. I ain't trying to hit. You know, I'm married. Okay, Tiff. I don't go that way, Tiff. Okay, hold on, Tiff. You got another. I love how there's a lot of women coming on here tonight. Miracle, you there?
Here.
Miracle?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes. I don't know if Tiff remembers you, but Tiff, Miracle was on the show too. And she was rooting for you too. How you doing, Miracle?
I'm good. Hey, Daphne. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, everybody.
And look, Tiffany ain't gonna check
Hey,
you like she checked me. Call me Tiff. I was like, damn. And she emphasized the F. Tiff.
That's
Okay.
right. Big Tiff. Girl.
Go ahead, Miracle. Go ahead, Mama.
That's what I call you, Big Tiff. I just came to give you your flowers. I could even when you first started coming on and speaking, I could just hear all the progress that you made. And that's all. Just like everybody else, I'm proud of you, and we are rooting for you. That's all I really wanted to say. So go, girl. Go, Big Tiff. Go.
Okay,
Big Tiff.
hold on 1 second, Miracle and Tiff, because now I gotta come out of myself. So somebody that goes by me said, "Girl, bye. You so damn rude. We don't follow you like that." So I don't know what you're talking about, but I guess she took offense to me saying that somebody on Facebook asked me about the part 3. Clearly, your shit says an X, which means you're on Twitter. So that means it didn't. But do you see how quick this woman jumped down my throat? And I said the person was on Facebook. Did everybody hear me say Facebook? But this idiot here has an X, which means she's on Twitter. But she just called me rude. See, this is what Black women do. And Tiff, this is what I want you to witness, a live roasting. This is what Black women do. When you say something, they don't read it clearly because they're so emotionally upset and charged that they see what they want to see. I clearly said the idiot that reached out to me was on Facebook, and this idiot is on Twitter saying I'm rude. because she thought I was talking about her, and I wasn't even talking about her. So do you see how quickly these black women attack me because they can't read? Because they're the most educated, but they can't read? That's all I'm saying. Everybody on this panel heard me say the person was on Facebook. And yet this idiot from Twitter tells me, well, I didn't see the other parts. Well, I wasn't talking about you. So I see, and talking about you don't follow me like that, girl.
Ain't that common nowadays?
Whoever this is from Twitter, girl, I got almost 20,000 followers on Twitter, and I have celebrities follow me. Do you think I give a fuck about you following me? If you don't follow me, then why are you here today? Why are you here today if you don't follow me? I'm telling you, the most educated my ass, y'all. They can hear me. Tiff, I'm sorry you had to see that, Tiff, but all y'all heard me say Facebook. Did everybody hear me say Facebook?
Yep.
So yeah, this is crazy. She said only part 3 is showing. So instead of getting smart, share a link. Now she's saying only part 3 is showing. She said instead of getting smart, share a link. If you go to the YouTube that you're currently on, listening to this show on, you will see all the other videos. Ain't that amazing how that happens? Y'all listen to me. When you click on a link from YouTube,
switch to social media platform.
if you click on Celebrity Podcast, and when you click on it, it says live videos. Click on live, and then you'll see part 1 and 2 from 2 months ago. Ain't that amazing how that happens, y'all? It's magic.
You know that statement about the most educated? Well, we know old school. You can be book smart,
Miss
but
Kayla.
street stupid.
Hold on, Miss Kayla. She hit me with the, oh my God, who hurt you? Listen, y'all, this is the typical response that a black woman who's angry and bitter, when they've been read like a book, this is what they say. Who hurt you? They usually say that to black men when black men check them. See, now she's hitting me with the who hurt you. I'm not hurt. You're the one that can't read. Who raised you? Can you see? What's your vision? What's today's date? That's what I'll be asking you. What I'm trying to say, guys, is when you tell someone something they don't want to hear, you're rude and who hurt you? Nobody hurt me. I'm not hurt. You're the one that's mad that you can't read. Right. You're the one that's mad that you can't go to the same page that you're on right now to find part 1 and 2. Guys, I mean, Kevin Samuels, he would have been worse. He would have. What would he have done? He would have went in on this person and
he would have eviscerated him. Right? My son would have packed her up and sent her up the river. He wouldn't have been wanted over here on this side no more. Promise you that.
Reading is fundamental.
I don't care. You're rude as fuck. And mind you, they go by me instead of their real name because they know they're gonna get read like a book. But I see your picture. Already took your picture. I'll find you on Twitter and we'll talk that way. Because most women that talk this kind of mess, they're not gonna come on to the panel like Tiff did. They don't have the guts. But don't call me rude and upset because you can't read. I'm neither of those things. She said she's on her YouTube and can't find it. Here we go again. You wouldn't find it on your YouTube. It's on my YouTube. Do you see how that works? It's magic. If you go on my YouTube, you know, the YouTube you're on now listening to this show on, you'll see a live option. Click on live and go back 2 months. And bam, you'll see part 1 and part 2. Oh my goodness gracious, man!
Daphne, you know that what I was thinking of
right now
with this person that's harassing you.
She crazy.
Remember Schoolhouse Rock?
Yeah.
She needs that to start with, and then move her up to Baby Can Read. I don't know if anybody remembers that program. She need that too.
Okay, hold on.
If she can't clearly, Baby Can Read and Schoolhouse Rock.
I know it's your YouTube Rainbow. Girl. It's not showing. Jesus, you doing the most. How am I doing the most when you've already typed 15 comments? I'm doing the most? Man, I don't understand.
She got time
y'all. I don't understand.
Trolling.
Okay.
She's trolling.
Yes,
she's trolling.
she just said she's on my YouTube. Okay, look, I ain't gonna listen to this woman. First, she said she
don't
follow me, so I don't even know why she's here. If she unfollowed and blocked me, I wouldn't miss her. I don't care. I don't care if she's not following me. I don't need her. I'm just saying, I want these women to understand that when someone checks you, don't take it personal. But if I'm saying something, analyze it before you attack. I clearly said the idiot who reached out to me was on Facebook. She's on Twitter. So I'm not talking about you. It just so happened you're asking me too. And I'm telling you what I told the other idiot. So at the end of the day, it's just like, come on. I'm not. These women would love to attack you when they're backed into a corner because they fucked up. I'm not understanding. She said, Cheryl said she needs hooked on phonics. She didn't say Jesus' name, Lord name. I hope you don't go to church because you're not supposed to be using his name in vain either. Like, man, these women are
Ellie,
crazy.
I thought she need PBS. I was gonna bring back Reading Rainbow.
Man, take a look. It's in a book. Reading Railroad. That's for you, me. That's for you. Reading Railroad. I'm gonna send it to you. What's your
Hey,
email?
That's gonna be hard for her to understand if comprehension isn't
People are
there.
like Reading Railroad, but I don't live on the tracks. Okay,
She read by sight words.
man, Tiff, I'm sorry you had to hear that, Tiff, because I know you knew, I know you know how YouTube works. And you got two kids in your belly right now. You know how YouTube works. So, anyways, back to Miss Miracle. Miss Miracle, I'm so sorry to interrupt you like that with that sidebar, but Miss Miracle, did you have anything else to say to the wonderful Tiff?
No, you're really become like a beautiful person now. The real you is coming out, and all I have to do is just say I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy for you, and I hope that you have a beautiful and a safe delivery too.
Miracle, what do you have to say about me, the girl me from Twitter that said that I'm doing the most?
Me, that's nothing because it's ignorance, and
Okay.
that's typical. We expected
Okay.
something like that. I don't even know why she's here.
She quickly attacked me when I said that somebody earlier reached out to me on Facebook and said, "Where's part 1 and 2?" I almost lost my mind because I was like, you clearly see that this is my YouTube. Click it and you'll find. I just don't. I thought people were savvy. These are people that are already on Facebook that know how to post and save stuff and like it, but you don't know how to go to a YouTube to find the first 2 parts. It bothers me in this
I
world.
keep saying some of these people don't need electronics; they need books.
Yeah. I mean, don't look for part 1 and part 2. Look for a book to help you. Like I said, people call me rude when you tell them something they don't want to hear. Then they said, "Who hurt you?" Nobody hurt me. I'm married happily. Are you married me? I'm sure you're not. With a name like me, instead of using your real name. See, women like that come on my panel to talk crap under those fake little names because they already know they're going to be held accountable, and they don't want to be held accountable. Instead, they want to talk about you from behind the screen because that's what they do. And I'm not a rude person. I'm just direct. And people don't like it that way. They like the Derek Jackson method. "Oh, baby, you don't know what part 1 and 2 is? Let me slow it down for you, baby. All you got to do is go on YouTube, baby, and look for celebrity podcasts and look for the live option, baby. Yeah, live, LIVE, baby. And when you click it, baby, go back 2 months, baby, and you'll find Daphne versus Tiffany part 1, and you'll find Daphne versus Tiffany part 2, baby. And there you go, baby. How that sound? Oh, that sound good, but that ain't me, y'all. Mine is open your eyes, fool. Go on Celebrity Podcast. I'm just direct, y'all. I'm not gonna be sexy and sensual for y'all. Somebody said I'm funny. Thank you for that. I charge for my jokes, y'all. I'm gonna start doing a joke session on people. How that sound?
Talking about you hurt and Mr. Accountability is all 3 is
go
check.
back
Who hurt
into the
you? Who
archives and
hurt
start
me?
a roast.
Nobody hurt me.
I'm in the
I'm
mood to
concerned.
laugh today.
Who taught you how to read? Who? Why don't you know how to use YouTube? YouTube is right there. Well, girl, we don't follow you. She said we. So we meaning she probably has a plethora of other haters that don't like me. Women always say that they don't follow me. Then why are you here? Why are you here?
That's my question. Why is she even here?
Right. That's what I'm saying. These women are not all together. One thing I learned is that when women are angry, they don't think logically. And we all seen it before. They don't think that, well, she's talking about me. Let me go in on her. And I'm not even talking about her. See, and now I'm gonna go on Twitter and find out what your page is so we can talk offline. Because I want people to know that I'm not trying to hurt people. That's how I talk. You might not like it, but that's me. I'm
Just
not
keep
here to
that
be liked
same
by
energy.
everyone. Right?
And
Somebody
she does
said
follow
YouTube.
you because this is a last minute upload. How does she even know you were live right now?
See, because she follows. Like I said, people think that it hurts me when they say, "Well, that's why I'm not listening to your show." I'm not hurt by that. I'm not monetized, so you're not doing me. You're not hurting me. You're not doing me no favors by I'm not going to support or don't. I got support from people that care. I don't need support from people that don't know how to read. That scares me. You don't know what day they might be on. You don't know what they might be on in their mind. So anyway, so Tiff, another thing I wanted to ask you, Tiff, is that so I'm gonna make sure that we get your business off the ground. Now I know that you said that you're doing nails right now. Is there any other side hustles that you might need my help with as far as promoting it? I know you do nails. Do you do facials? Do you do anything else?
No, just nails right now.
Okay. Now when you say just nails, you do everything. There's nothing that you can't do.
No, nothing I can't do.
Okay, girl. Look, y'all hear that? Anybody
Mhm.
in Maryland, we're gonna hook you up with Tiffany's Tough Nails. That's what we should call Tiffany's tough as nails. Hey Tiff, what is your business called? Do you have a business or is it just Nails by Tiff? You know, people
It's
just
just
make it.
nails by Tiff. Nails
Oh, I
by
guess
Tiff.
that it is for real.
Yeah, nails by Tiff.
I think
That's
you
it.
should do Tiff Tough as Nails Salon because then it make people say how tough. Let me go and take a look. You know, y'all like that? Y'all
Mhm.
like Nails by Tiff or Tiff Tough as Nails Salon? Which one, y'all?
Yeah, tough as nails.
Tiff,
Tough
like, I
as
don't need you
nails.
changing my
It's nail
name,
salon.
Tiff,
It's catchy. It's already a
because Tiff
home
is
brand
tough.
slogan. So
We know Tiff is
you can
tough.
run with it and not get the trademark infringed at the same time. So I'm just saying.
Tiff said,
You,
I didn't ask for your help on changing my name now, but Tiff said, keep it like
Still
it
in
is
the
now,
works.
Daphne. Look,
You know,
no,
the salon is still in the works. You know, future plans. Never know where that's gonna go.
it's gonna go up because you're gonna keep doing what you're doing. You're gonna stay positive, and God is gonna bless you. Like I said, Tiff, complete turnaround. It makes me happy to hear your voice and to hear it be so calm. Like I said, you were DMX on part 1 and 2. You were DMX. Raw. You was not playing. Now you're babyface. You know, you're babyface. Big turnaround, girl.
mm,
You know, she
mm,
was
mm,
not
mm.
playing, y'all. We all remember this. Guys, I'm gonna drop the link one more time. Anybody else? I'm shocked that only Daquan is on here. Look, the man ain't got nothing to say now because she's doing good. Lynn said, "Look, we quiet." Anybody else
Hey,
want
hey,
to?
I just wanted to light one
Daphne,
up
I
for
wanted
a
to say something.
celebration.
Who said something? And look, Tiff, you got Daquan over here lighting a toughest a Tiff toughest nails blunt for you. Okay, that's for you.
It's a
That's what it
celebratory
is,
blunt for her.
girl.
Hey,
So
hey, hey, Daphne,
Yes, Miss Kayla.
Daphne. I just wanted to tell Tiff that now once you start posting her business on your page, be prepared to go viral, and it's gonna go crazy. Because when she posted my daughter's video on her page, it was nuts over here. I had to shut down my phone for a week because it was crazy.
oh,
Oh, Miss Kayla, you
just
don't gotta
went.
talk
Yep.
about the good things I do. And you know, this is why I
Oh
like Miss Kayla.
no, I got to, because
Miss Kayla's
you
never
made my baby's day.
when she says things like this, you guys, I'm thankful, but I Miss Kayla knows I like to do things behind the scenes. I don't need recognition for doing what we're supposed to be doing to help people. But Miss Kayla, you are known for always telling people what I did for you. And I just did it because you asked me to. And because when I listened to the video, she deserved the recognition. And I didn't know doing something so small in my book was big in her book. So, and guys, I was under my old page. And I want to say thank you to those people that have been following me. Before you finish, Miss Kayla and Tiff, I want y'all to hear this. When I lost my second Instagram in July of 2023. I lost my second Instagram and it reached 22,000 followers in 11 months. The Instagram before that had almost 100,000 followers. So I lost that. This new Instagram that I started using in July of 2023, we haven't even hit a year yet. And I just hit 39,000 followers. I actually shed a tear. I don't know who's sharing my Instagram. I don't know who's been talking about me, but lately I've been getting a lot of followers. And when I go to my dashboard and it says that 500,000 pages have viewed my page in the last month, what the heck is going on? So somebody out there is saying things about me to get people to follow me. And whoever's doing that, I want to say thank you because I didn't think I would reach that number that quick. I'm almost going to probably hit 50,000 before I get to my July 23rd anniversary. That's crazy, y'all. So thank you guys for following me on Instagram and Facebook. I just hit 91,000 and I'm almost going to hit 22,000 on YouTube. So, and I'm almost at 20,000 on Twitter. So y'all really are showing out for me. I don't deserve it. Thank you guys. Go ahead, Miss Kayla.
Now, like I said, I'm always going to, speak all of the wonderful words about you because, like I, told everybody from the beginning, when I contacted you, you didn't have to do it because, your platform is holding people accountable. And I came to you out of nowhere asking you to do something for me and you didn't know anything about me, of course, except doing your background checks and stuff, but you didn't know me prior to that. And for you to take that on and then turn it into something that was amazing, it was just the most beautiful thing because the funny thing I thought about it was, now you have all these people that follow your page that can't stand you for no reason. But when you posted her video, there was nothing but love in the comments after that, and people were sharing like crazy. And I was thinking that, some of the crazy people, the derangers, the trollers, they were going to get on it and make really nasty comments about her, but there was not one. And I had a lot of people following the page just to see, and it was not one. All of the people who follow you, that love you, they showed her nothing but love. And then it was crazy after that, because then it started, really moving forward. And then all of the celebrities started coming on. It was just like, oh my God, this is crazy. And then next thing you know, her story is being posted in other countries I probably will never get to. But it was nothing but love across the board. And it's like, you can't put that in a bottle and sell it. And that speaks to how wonderful you are. So when people, have something negative to say, they need to come see me. And like I said before, I'm old school. I break a bottle on the curb. So they want to try it, try it.
I heard
I ain't
that,
got
Miss
nothing but
Kayla.
time.
Thank you, Miss Kayla. Tiff, I have to say this because Jason Caldwell, he is not playing in these comments. He put nailed by Tiff. That is catchy. Hey, Jason, I'm feeling that. Hey, Tiff, what you think about I mean, it's actually nasty at the same time when you're thinking about it in that way, because I know some of y'all are
Yes,
freaky. Some of y'all
double
freaky. But
entendre.
I like nailed by Tiff. But then Tiff might be like, that's too freaky for me. Tiff, what you think? Nailed.
I like it. I like it.
Should she capitalize the D? Nailed by Tiff. Let me quit playing. Okay, Miss Tiff, we have the first prime. First prime, talk to us.
Hello, can y'all hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay, I'm honestly surprised. I'm outside at my niece's softball game. I just wanted to say, Tiff, I'm really proud of how far you came, because I was on the first time, and like Daphne said, you was like DMX, so like you was also Kendrick. You was basically saying you hate the way that she walked, the way that she talked, you hate the way that she dressed. You was all over. Then you went from J Cole to say, man, this ain't my spirit. Like you transformed, and I'm really proud that you came a long way. And going by your business, I do like tough as nails. Tough as nails. I think it got a nice cast to it, and it reminded me of that SpongeBob episode. Hey, welcome to Tiff Tough as Nails. How tough are you? Then you just
Mm.
explain.
You're over
Hey,
here
Then
helping her for free. Tiff, I hope you're writing this stuff down, girl. He said he had a softball game. He said, forget my niece. Forget her. He said it's
hey,
all
hey,
about
don't
Tiff
don't
today.
see. This is exactly why I got my headphones in, because my
I'm
niece
just
heard you.
playing.
She gonna try and beat me up.
Yep.
See, see,
See?
look, my big.
Right.
Y'all see how y'all see how
Tiff.
Daphne
Tiff,
tricked
he
me
said
already?
he put her
Just,
game
trying
on
to line
pause for
you
you,
up, my
Tiff.
boy. That's messed up.
yeah. See, just like a big sister would, trying to jack up her little brother already.
Yeah. Hey, that's catchy. That is catchy too. In Tiff, did you want to respond to first prime?
No, I just wanted to thank everybody actually, but I'm gonna have to wrap this up, guys. I do have
Yes,
to
I
start
know.
studying. You know, finals are coming up soon. It's summer semester, so I have to wrap it up, get back to studying. But I just wanted to thank everybody for everyone's, outreach and support and, investment in me.
And Tiffany, is there anything else you want to say? Like I said, I know you're going to be going through some more of the therapy sessions. I'm going to stay. We're going to stay connected. I'm actually going to give you my real phone number because we're family now. You've shown me that you can not only change, but in the right direction. And I really want to see you make it, Tiff. You are worth it. You're a great person. And I hope that when you do have your babies, that the father does step up and you guys can co-parent and you have that man in your life, because those kids are going to need their father too. And I applaud you for letting him back, because I know it wasn't easy. And we're going to have to talk more about that. So, Tiffany, is there anything else you wanted to say, hon?
No, not right now. I just wanted to thank everybody.
And I want to say thank you again for apologizing. A lot of people don't like to apologize for what they did. And it's hard for women to do that. They said that a lot of women haven't done it since Anita Baker, and you've shown them something else. So I want to say thank you for apologizing. I accept your apology. My dad is listening to this show too, Tiff. And I think that's going to make his day, knowing that you apologize for the things you said about his wife. So my dad is also, a firm believer in people changing, and I'm sure he's going to love the fact that you have. So Tiffany, you stay blessed. I'm going to DM you my real number, and we're going to talk from there. Okay.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, everybody.
Okay, Queen, you have yourself a great night. I know it's like
Have a
8
good
out there.
night,
I
too.
forgot. I forgot that you're an hour ahead of me. It's East
Bye,
Coast. So
sis.
Take
please rest
care.
up. Keep your
Yeah, it's
feet up.
about 8:30 over here.
Keep your feet up, and don't be on your feet too much. Okay. I know you're working a lot. So take a break sometimes too. Okay.
All right, thanks. Bye,
You're
everyone.
welcome. Bye bye.
Good night, Bob.
Bye-bye.
Okay, y'all. Some people said is Tiff a former hater? Uncle Snacks. I just want to remind you guys, if you go on my YouTube channel, I'll say it one more time. If you go to my YouTube channel, go to the live option, and then you have to scroll down to 2 months ago. You'll see Daphne versus Tiffany part 1, and part 2 is right behind it. So I would advise you guys to go back and listen to it. When I put this show out there, I know it wasn't, you guys didn't have like a whole week's notice, but y'all did have at least 24 hours notice. You had time to go and look for it. But again, the first 2 parts are on my YouTube. I have not deleted them. Even though I was told to delete one, I didn't. I left it there. Okay? So that's where you guys can find it. Yo, wow, Daquan, man. Miracle, Kayla, First Prime, man. I'm proud, man. This was good. Y'all remember, if anybody
This
was
was
with me
amazing.
when we did, y'all remember Melanie? Daquan, you were there. Kayla, were you there when I talked to Melanie?
Tough piece of steak, I'm trying to tell you.
I'm trying to remember.
Remember,
I'm getting old, so I don't
everybody
remember that
hates
much.
Daphne is my most
I
viewed
remember.
video. I think it's
I
close to,
remember.
I think it's almost at 16,000 views right now. But if you go to the Everybody Hates Daphne, the first one, that was over a year ago. I had Melanie on the show, and she went from DMX to Babyface all on the same show. I never had to break up a
Yeah.
show. I had to do that with Tiffany, but I didn't have to do that with Melanie. And she's
I don't
doing
remember that,
wonderful.
man.
Oh man, that's one of my best shows year to date. So when people say that I don't, every year I get one person that will come on the panel and tell me why they hate me. There has been many times where I would send out links to women and say, "Hey, you don't have to use your name and you don't have to go on video," and they still don't want to come on. So that just tells me that a lot of them only hate me behind the screen. They're really scared. They don't really hate me. They don't want people to hear their voice and say, "I know who that is." You don't hate Daphne. So I think a lot of the hate is because their friend hates me or somebody that they like hates me. So they join the train. All I tell people, if anybody follows me, form your own opinion about me. Don't believe these people that are angry, that don't have nothing going on in their life, y'all. How do I join the panel? Oh, do you have something to say? Hold on. Is this a hater? Hold on. I'm going to put it right there in the chat.
It better be nice too.
Yeah, we
Uh-oh.
live. Okay,
Uh-oh.
Dior, the
I
doll.
said what I said.
Dior, the doll, it's on there right there. Go ahead and click it. Come on. If anybody wants to come on right now, while I have a few minutes, if there's any disagreement you want to talk about, let's talk. One thing about me, I'm not going to argue with you. If anybody heard the first 2 parts of Tiffany, I did my best to hold my tongue. And I think I did a really good
We
job.
all did.
How'd I do,
We all
Daquan?
did. You did an impeccable job because
Yeah.
you was literally one instant from just snapping and letting everything loose.
Oh, yeah. You know what? That would have been on
I
everybody's
appreciate your
YouTube.
composure. That
That would have been
was
on
motivation
everybody's
for
YouTube
me.
channel. Queen of Accountability Snaps, part 1. Yeah, they would have loved to use that content. Yeah, I can't get that. So Dior the
It
doll,
would
I
have
just
been
put it in there. Come on,
hellfire.
girl. Dior the doll looks like it's a black woman too. So hopefully this is not a hater and this is somebody
Where they
saying
at?
this is good.
Smoke
Okay,
is in the
guys.
air. I'm trying to see where it's at.
If anybody's been following my Twitter is where I post things that won't get banned anywhere else. So Twitter,
Yeah,
there was
shout
a
out to
video.
Elon.
I'm not going to share the video, but there was a video of a 10-year-old child who had a stripper dancing on him for his birthday. So I did report that to CPS, and I actually spoke to them today for 15 minutes.
What?
The case is being there. And here's the thing. At that party, there were celebrities. So I want y'all to know that in that video, there were people that knew this was a child rubbing on the booty of a stripper. Okay. And even if the mom consents to that, that's child abuse, y'all. We have to start. Y'all, look, I know a lot of y'all don't like me, but it saddens me when I see our black people encouraging behavior like that. Well, he's a boy. Boys are allowed to do that. No, they're not, guys. They're not. And I don't care if their family members are celebrities. I don't care. Everybody can get it. Okay, hold on one second.
That's true.
Okay, Dior, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hey, how you
Hi,
doing?
I'm doing good. What's up?
What's up? Oh, I just wanted to join the panel because I found what you do very interesting.
Okay, interesting in a good way or a bad
Yeah,
way?
in a good way.
Okay, wow. So
Yeah,
Dior, you are a black woman, correct?
yeah. I'm
Okay.
young too, though. I'm 21, so
Oh,
I'm
you're
kind of
21. Did you just turn 21?
yeah, in December.
Okay. Well, happy belated birthday, Dior. So
Thank
what
you.
what so I know you said that you find what I do interesting. Be honest. Is there anything that you find that's not interesting?
No, honestly, when you be calling people out, it kind of be funny because, like, a lot of people be contradicting themselves and stuff. Like, so yeah. The
So
reason
you're
actually I found out about you is from the dude, a different perspective.
oh,
I
you
was
know, a
watching
lot
his
of
Oh,
people
that's
video.
about, it's about
a
something
lot of people come
A-OK.
from a different perspective. That is cool. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm honestly, I'm not even from the lie. I'm young and I'm just still learning my way, making mistakes and stuff. So
Do you
yeah,
need some guidance?
yeah, definitely.
Well,
Both my
I
parents,
would love to help you, Dior. You said you're 21, correct?
yeah, and both my parents are deceased, and I just been through a lot of terrible
My
stuff.
condolences.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that, Dior. And if you don't mind me asking, did they recently pass or was this when you were young?
My mom passed in 2022. My dad passed in 2023.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
Oh
And I've been like really like making a lot of mistakes, like dealing with guys and stuff, like being vulnerable and stuff, stuff like that.
Oh
So
yeah, that's
it's
okay.
kind of
You
embarrassing. I'm kind of ashamed of it because
don't
like
be.
I
What
just
what
came to the right place.
hold on, y'all. Can some of y'all hold on before Dior speaks again? Can y'all mute? Because I hear a lot of static. I just want to hear Dior. Dior, first I want to tell you, don't blame yourself for the mistakes you've made. You're asking for help right now on a live show. Do you know how hard that is for a black woman to do? They will not admit that they're messing up. They would rather just stay in the dark. And you're telling me, Daphne, I want to come to the light. So, Dior, if you need like a mentor, I would
yeah,
love to take you.
I definitely would need that.
Okay, I would love to take you under my wing free of charge with your approval. That is.
Yes, I approve.
Well, that's
I
my
just trying to
girl.
keep
That's my
doing something
girl.
stupid and messing up my life. Like I don't want to be like a statistic, like, and I gave up a lot of my hopes and dreams due to like being depressed and stuff because my parents, I didn't have no guidance and
Right.
just like stuff like that. And I just been like, just really just doing a lot of crazy stuff. And, I'm kind of like, just, yeah.
Do you have any kids?
No, I almost had a child, but I lost a baby
Okay.
in my last
I'm sorry to
relationship.
hear that. I'm
Yeah.
sorry to hear. So I just can you do you see the private chat option on here? Do you see it? There should be like a
Yeah.
red alert. Do you see my email?
Let me see. Yeah.
Okay, do me a favor and send me an email. I'm gonna send you my phone number, and we're gonna have a talk tomorrow. And you now have a sister. Do you have any sisters or any siblings?
I have an older brother, but he has issues, and it's a long story. I have to tell you
Okay, we're gonna
everything.
talk about it. But so you don't have any sisters, correct?
No, I wish
Okay,
I
you
did
just
though.
lied. I just told you you had a sister.
Yes, definitely, definitely,
Who's your sister?
definitely something.
That's what I want to hear. Okay, so I want you to email me because we're gonna talk, and I promise you, I'm gonna do everything I can to help you, Queen. You hold
Thank
your
you
head
so
up
much.
high. I don't define yourself off of your mistakes. We all make them. Okay, but I know what it feels like to lose a parent. I haven't lost both, but I lost one, and I know the feeling. And I'm not gonna let you go through that feeling by yourself. So you now have a sister, and I bet you Kayla's gonna say she's there for you too. Miracle's gonna say she's there for you too. Girl, you got a whole bunch of sisters on this panel. Okay,
Thank you so much.
Kayla and Miracle, we're gonna do a group call with her first, and I'm gonna sing her a lullaby and make her laugh first. Then I'm gonna get into it. Is that okay with you, Dior?
Yes,
I love to
it's
sing, Dior. I don't play, girl. Aretha level. Okay, I lied. It ain't Aretha, but it's close
Yeah,
to
all
it.
right,
Okay,
Daphne.
you can
um,
call me Aretha. You can leave the A out. Just call me Aretha for short. Okay,
yeah. Is it
I
okay
got
I'm
you,
if
Aretha.
Dior.
They gonna
Girl,
call
you
me
already making
Ruben.
me smile, Dior. I thought you was gonna come on the panel and say, "I'm tired of your shit, Daphne."
oh
We
no,
tired of it, girl. We already reporting you on Facebook right now. Okay.
no,
Hey,
I was wondering if I can stay on the panel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
by
okay.
all means.
I didn't want to say just come on here and say that. I actually wanted to stay on because like I like I be watching a lot of your stuff and it just be hilarious to me, honestly. So yeah.
When people say that I make them laugh, like Brian Lamar, he said I be making people laugh. Y'all, look, let me tell y'all, when I hold someone accountable, it isn't to be funny. I'm being serious. When I really do, because I want people to do better. The things that I get sent to me every day. sometimes I look at it and I say, this can't be real. But then it is real. And guys, I don't like to be the person that has to call CPS on y'all. But y'all can't be out here exploiting your kids. I'm telling you, I tell women this all the time. If it's acceptable, if it's not acceptable if a guy was doing it with his daughter, it's not acceptable for a mother to do it with her son. I don't care
Right,
how
I
much approval.
agree.
That stripper had her booty all on that little boy, and he was slapping her butt like it was like he was, like it was a drum. And that's not what kids are supposed to be doing. So even if you're a celebrity, they will catch you, they will hold you accountable. They don't care. And I don't care. I care about the kid, y'all. Kids shouldn't be rapping about getting their things sucked at 6 years old. Real talk. Real talk, y'all. I want us to do better because we are going to do better when we work together. It takes a village. Sometimes it takes social media to raise these kids, right?
Yeah.
That's
So
right.
what I want y'all to know is that I'm not out here trying to hurt people, and I don't stalk Black women. That isn't true. But when something gets sent to me, that means that somebody put it out there. Like I tell people, if you don't post it, I don't have any content. Do y'all get what I'm saying? All you have to do is don't post it. But y'all post it and you want the attention. But when you get the attention that you don't like, that's when it's a problem. Oh, guys, I do want to update you guys on that Uber situation. The case is under investigation. I spoke to the detective today, and he told me he would call me tomorrow. It doesn't sound like good news, and I'm hoping that it ain't what I'm thinking. But I'm gonna keep you guys posted on the Black woman who accused that Uber driver of trying to kidnap her. We had another woman today who posted a video on her Instagram. She was wearing a loose dress where her breasts were out, and the Uber driver was hitting bumps and it was making her breast jiggle. Now, anybody that's top heavy, can y'all mute? Can you guys mute? I'm hearing a lot of static, please. Mute, mute, mute. Everybody mute, mute. Okay. So the woman was in the car and the Uber driver was hitting bumps and it was causing her, her breast to jiggle because she wasn't wearing a bra. She was wearing a loose dress that allowed her breast to do that. She put the Uber driver keeps shaking me. So she was literally saying that the Uber driver was purposely driving over bumps to make her breast bounce. And a lot of women thought it was funny. I didn't think it was funny. What are we doing, Black women? Why are we acting like an Uber driver is like Uber drivers that are men? They already have it hard, right? Every time a woman feels like they're disrespected or if they go a shortcut way to save them money, anything they do is going to be kidnapping in the woman's book. And if a woman wants to get out of her bill, she can say that the Uber driver tried to hit on her and get her money back. So I want to tell y'all this. I had a woman that did send me this and she held herself accountable, but I don't care. She said that a lot of the times that she orders like an Uber, if it's a guy and she doesn't feel like paying, she will tell them that he hit on her and it made her feel uncomfortable and she would get her money back. I've never asked Uber for a refund and I don't know if it's that easy, but I know these Ubers and Lyft companies, they don't like people to say, hey, your driver's harassing me, I'm going to take it online. They don't like that publicity. So I don't know if Uber is quick to give you a refund, but for a woman to say that she purposely lies to not have to pay the bill, what are we doing, ladies? And even though she said, well, I stopped doing it, but it doesn't take away that you've done it. You got to stop lying. Because if somebody looked at that and said, okay, you're driving in an Uber and he's purposely making your breast shake, where y'all at? What's your location? What's his license plate? That's all it takes, guys, and somebody gets killed. Do y'all realize that last year a Black woman accused a man of trying to kidnap her and instead he went a shortcut to get her there quicker? And when he got there, he got killed? Do y'all get what I'm saying? I mean, even though they held the woman accountable, that man isn't going home to his kids because people keep lying. Y'all go to social media and you post that you're in danger and you're not really in danger. And then you're lying about somebody hitting on you to get out of a bill. Well, I just wanted to let you know that I did lie, but I'm not lying anymore. That's probably a lie right there. Who did you lie on? Holding yourself accountable would mean going back to those rides that you got the wrong way and telling them that this person didn't do it. Because what if that person lost their job? Don't Uber fire people for shit like that? Can someone help me? Because I don't work for Uber. Do they fire these drivers if they get reported for sexual harassment? Just out of curiosity.
Yes,
do they
they
actually
do.
investigate?
Yeah.
Huh?
Nope.
Yes, they
Nope,
do.
they
I'm
don't.
hearing no, but I'm hearing
That's an
yes.
immediate fire. That's an immediate
That's an
fire.
immediate firing. They
So
do not
basically,
investigate.
she got all these people fired, and now she's saying, I held myself accountable because I'm not lying now. What?
And that also leads to criminal charges as
Yeah,
well
but
being
like you
pressed
said,
against,
she
because Uber
ruined
Yep.
people's lives. You know, she
refers
took
that
food out
case
of
to the
somebody's
police
kid's
for
mouth.
legal action.
But okay, but I'll be wrong. I'll be wrong if I send her information, right? I'll be wrong for doing that, right? But the sad part is
Nope.
all this
No,
already occurred. It had already occurred. So I don't know what they can do. But I do feel like I'm obligated to say, just in case you did fire this man, it was for the wrong reasons. She lied. Now she said she got out of like 20 rides doing that over the last few years. So I don't know if they got fired. I don't know how Uber does it. But even if it's a 5-star driver who's never had an incident, do they just fire him like that for real?
immediate fire,
Yeah, they
Daphne.
cut
There's
you
no
off.
game with that. Immediate. And they
Okay,
ban you
well,
from
looks like
driving
it
ever
looked like
again.
she gonna lose her job too. Then it's only right. It's only right. I don't play that. So when she told me, she said I've held myself accountable since then by not lying. By not lying, you just lied right there. So if she got those 20 people fired, yeah, I have a problem with that. I really do. And something else she told me that she when if she ordered a ride and it was a woman, she would cancel the ride. So you were purposely getting male drivers. Like if you guys are if there's anybody listening to this show and you guys are a taxi driver, Uber driver, Lyft, any type of driver, make sure you have a camera in your car at all times. It doesn't cost that much on Amazon to get a camera. Record your drives, even if it's a guy in the car, to protect yourself, because then they can't trick you. And when you're not driving with a passenger in the car, turn it off. But when they get in the car, turn it on, because you don't know what they're doing in their car. They could be telling somebody on Facebook that you kidnapped them. Y'all got to understand, they believe women on Facebook right away. So when they say that an Uber driver is making their breasts bounce, women can be like, oh, I know guys that do that. Oh, I can see that happening. Now, what if he's on a bumpy road? If I go out to the hood, the potholes are so deep, you got to go on the sidewalk. So I'm just saying, if you go over the bumps in the hood, you're going to be bouncing. It's going to be like a lowrider. Boom, boom, you're going to be bouncing. You can't help it. So you're telling me the Uber driver should have drove on the sidewalk to make you happy? No, she's lying, guys. And when women do that, it angers me, because one little thing like that can get somebody killed. People take that seriously, especially if they were a victim of a crime that occurred in their life, and and they think anything like that could be what they went through, right? So, ladies, y'all got to be careful what you're telling people online, because people are going to investigate. We're not going to let that go. I didn't let it go. I posted her today. I just didn't show her name, because she does not deserve the clout. She didn't deserve it. But it bothered me how she blamed the Uber driver for driving on a bad road and her breasts were jiggling. You should have wore a bra. Wear a bra and wear a shirt and wear a dress that actually fits the right way. You women kill me, man. And y'all got to stop doing that. The only thing she didn't do that I was thankful for, she did not show the Uber driver's face. If she would have done that, it would have been all out accountability. But she didn't. She only recorded herself in the car with a heavy filter on, letting people know that I look this good, but he's making my breast shake. Y'all should have seen it. Hold on. I'm looking at the comments. Okay, I just added somebody named LD. LD, who are you?
All right, yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, LD. What does that stand for?
Yeah. Oh, you can call me Larry. That's it. It's just a play on my initials. That's it.
Hey, Larry. So is it Larry Danger? Is it D for danger?
Nah.
Okay, I want to make sure. How you doing, Larry?
Nah. I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm doing good.
That's what's up. I just want to keep it short and simple. Thank you for standing up for Black men. I've been listening to your show for about a few years now, and I pretty much like everything you do. And in regards to, you wonder about your listeners out there, I'm one of the many that's, in the back scenes listening. I share your stuff on my Facebook. I tell people about you. I love the mental health aspect. I'm going to order my shirt soon. I just got a family to take care of and, life to deal with. We all do. But I support you 100%. And as a Black man that grew up in a house full of females, I got 4 older sisters, a mother. Sorry. I got dozens of cousins and all of that. I've seen women get away with everything, and somebody had to call it out. I mean, I'm just being honest. I love and respect women, but man, they get away with so much stuff. It ain't even funny. And even myself, I've dealt with the violence and, all other stuff from women, and I'm just glad somebody's speaking on it. That's really all I got to say about that.
I appreciate that. And I know you said that you said you have a family, so that's why you
Yes, I
couldn't
do.
get a shirt.
No. I've just life working. I work about almost 60 hours a week. I'm a truck driver, so
Typical. I was gonna
I'll
ask
be
you,
out
are you
here
a truck
grinding.
driver? So you don't even have the
Yeah.
time. Yeah. Whenever you order one, man, let me know. Like I said, I customize shirts too. You said you're a truck driver. That's not an easy job. 60 hours a week, man. That means you don't really have time for yourself.
No,
Wow.
I make time. I go to
I
the
hope you
gym.
do.
Gym has always been my personal therapy since I was about 15. It keeps me level headed. And when I
Okay.
go home, I spend time with my wife and my daughter and stuff. I mean, I make a little time for myself.
I just want to make
I
sure
don't
because
mind working hard. It keeps me grounded, keeps me humble.
yes, sir. A lot of the truck drivers I talk to, they sleep in their trucks. They work so hard, and I know that's not an easy job. Y'all got to stay awake, and y'all got to stay awake on them freeways because at night y'all be drifting a little bit. One time, truck driver drifted in my lane, covered up
Hey,
smoke.
hey, that's a fact. That's a
I
fact.
said,
But
"Not
you know
today,
what?
sir." I honked at him.
I I don't sleep in my truck no more. I pretty much I get the company to pay for a hotel. I'm in my hotel right now, so I don't gotta worry about that no more.
I heard that, yeah, because some of them truck drivers, they were like, you know what? I know I can do this trip. No, you can't. There was one guy I told him, do you need me to guide you? Because you falling asleep, sir. You got some stuff
Oh
in that car.
yeah.
Don't kill us
Hey, I
now.
hunt the horn on them. I be seeing them on the highway. I hunt the horn, man. I'm like, wake your ass up, boy.
This is not Final Destination. You
Yeah.
ain't gonna kill me today. I'm not ready today. Not today, sir. I support you, man. Thank you so much for rocking with me this long. I mean, I love when people tell me they're a fan and they've been a fan for a couple years. Thank you so much, Larry. I appreciate you, man.
No, it's no problem. Like I said, I've seen your shows. I saw the Melanie show. I saw all the Rhoda stuff. That was wild. I seen all the Tiffany shows, and I was honestly waiting on this one because I really wanted to see her make a turnaround. I mean, I'm related to people, and I got friends that acted in a similar manner that she did. But the turnaround was it was good. It was great work. I
Yes.
appreciate it. I like it. I love it
Well,
actually.
thank you. Thank you so much. I didn't know how this out, a lot of women will say, "Oh yeah, I take your help," and then they ghost me and block me. I've had women say that. You know what, Daphne, I need help. Okay. When I offer them help, they go ghost. I've had women tell me, "I really need help getting this job." And then I help them, and then I do the resume, make sure that they're all good to go, and then they ghost me. So I'm not understanding why lie. Just keep it 100. Like I said, I'm open. I can help people as much as I can with the time that I have, but I'm not perfect. I'm not always going to be there for you at your beck and call, but most likely I'm there for people as much as I can be. So Larry, thank you for supporting me this long, and I'm always going to wish you the best in your life, you, your wife, your kids. You're on the right track, man.
Oh yeah, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Same to you. I'm be here. I'm support. I love everybody. Everybody else that's on your show. They come in with good energy for the most part.
Oh
Y'all have
yeah.
some nice conversations. I always tune in. I can't always be on the cam like this, but I'm always tune in and listen.
He said, I'm in a hotel today. I could be on camera today. But if you was driving
Yeah,
that truck, you would have been like
Poland,
that. You would
bro.
have been like that dude in court. He said, I am pulling over right now. Dumbest
man.
dude in America right now, y'all.
So I said I
Pulling
got
Listen,
my
over.
this.
feet up. I'm trying to just relax for a second.
Hey, look. Hey, the company paid for it, but you know what? This ain't even nothing, man. I mean, I done did way worse stuff than this. I'm a veteran. I done been to college and stuff,
Oh,
man.
wow.
This ain't
Thank you for
nothing.
your service, man. Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your
He said,
sacrifice.
I'm a veteran, man. Look, they tried to get me in high school. They said, Daphne, do you want to fight for our country? I said, hell no. I sure don't, sir. Back in the day, they come to your house. I told the dude at the school,
Yeah.
don't you come to my house. I come in the house and he right there in the living room. You ready to fight for this world? No, I'm not. I'm trying to fight for myself right now, sir. I'm not fighting for the world. The world, give me some money. I said, give me some. Oh, you
Oh,
can make a lot of money when you fight. Yeah, but you can't spend it when you're dead, sir. I see the
true,
outcome. You're
true,
not gonna be waving. You
true.
ain't gonna be waving no flags for me. I'm alive, sir. But look, thank you for your service, Larry. We appreciate you, man.
Oh, it's no problem. Me and my wife served, but that's over and done with. We good now.
That's what I want to hear, man. If you ever need someone to talk to, Larry, I got your back.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be here in the background.
Look, he said I'm gonna still be here. He said because I'm not on the road right now. But go ahead, man.
The
Stay
shadows. I
stay
like
strong
him.
over there. Stay strong over there.
Yeah,
I know truck driving pays really good, but y'all got to keep them eyes open. Most truck drivers are men, but y'all be falling asleep. I told the dude the game is
yeah.
on. Turn the game on. You ain't got no game channel in your car. But yeah,
Man, I
I
ain't gonna
just
lie. Man, as soon as I hit the bed, I'll be out now. So you
yeah.
ain't lying at all.
Because you drive a lot. Like I said, and when y'all do them wide turns, I'd be scared as hell when y'all turn. I'm in that turning lane and y'all turning in that lane next to mine. I don't know how y'all do it. I said, y'all better go up that curve. Don't you hit this car. But I commend y'all. Y'all can drive, man. So keep it up, Larry. Keep it up.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Okay. Cantree said, I finally got to catch a live. Definitely appreciate you on behalf of my daddy, 7 brothers, son, multiple nephews, cousins. Okay, Cantree. She said the whole family. Thank you. I love this love, y'all. Like I said, I'm only trying to do enough to create change because I can't do a lot, but I can do enough, right? The only person you have to impact is one person, and then you feel like you've done enough. So hearing Tiffany say that she's no longer in that same space, she's working it out with the father of her kids. It makes me happy because we all have a starting point, but that doesn't have to be our end point. Y'all feel what I'm saying? And if I can't help someone because they have deeply rooted issues that need to be pulled out from a therapist, I don't mind passing the torch. They'll pass it back to me when she's ready for coaching. When Tiffany gets through all that intense therapy, then I can coach her because now she's ready to move forward with her life. I'm helping you with your goals moving forward, right? But in order for us to move forward, we have to uncover what held us back. Y'all feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of us, we have a story to tell. And I don't judge people. When people reach out to me, I don't say I'm about to put you on Facebook and block you. I don't do that, y'all. The people that I catch on Facebook, they're in these groups. They're on Facebook. They're putting it out there for me to see it. Some people don't want me to see it, but some people I do see it. I just wish that people would stop believing everything they hear and actually dive into where it's coming from. Most of the hate that comes from women, it comes from women who don't like other women holding each other accountable. That's why I said, when they said that Black women are the most disrespected, that isn't true. They're the most disrespectful because they've been disrespecting me the whole time I've been doing this. I don't see Black men attacking me. If I had to do a percentage, I would say that 95% of my hate comes from Black women. The rest could be men, other races, but it is predominantly my race. So how can Black women say that we're the most disrespected when they can't even respect each other? That's where it starts. Y'all love quoting Malcolm X. He was talking about the women of that time were the most disrespected. He ain't talking about you women today that love sexy red. He ain't talking about y'all. He was talking about those women back then that knew their role. Y'all don't know y'all role here today. The society today, y'all all messed up. Y'all think I'm out here trying to hurt women when I'm trying to help women. Sometimes reporting a woman is also saving her life. Anybody that's been watching, Rhoda did not take a plea deal. So Rhoda does have court again in July. And that's going to be her pre-trial. I told people if Rhoda decides to go to trial, it won't look good for her. She already has a felony indictment on her. In order to be indicted, the jury has to agree that you have enough evidence, right? That this person is guilty. Now, they agreed that they have enough evidence. So when you already have a felony indictment on you, and then you were on probation for 2 prior misdemeanor charges for assault, and then you have about 8 cases out of different states for putting your hands on people, drinking, crashing your car, going to trial is a death sentence. You're not going to come out of there with a clean slate. She goes to trial, it's going to be bad for her. I would tell her to take a plea. You're better off taking a plea, doing some time in jail, getting community service. But if you go to trial, you can actually get the full 10 years. And I'm telling you, in Texas, they are not nice to Black women when you're wrong. They're going to treat you just like they do Black men, right? So all I'm saying is it's up to her. Her attorney's always late. Her attorney has a questionable background. It doesn't look good. So all I'm saying is I hope she makes the best decision for her life. But we're all going to know the outcome next month. Okay? So guys, at the end of the
Definitely,
day,
in the words of Desi Banks, she going to jail.
yeah, I mean, I do not see her getting a slap on the wrist. When you were already on probation for 2 felonies that were reduced to 2 misdemeanors for assaulting someone and you violated probation, that's usually automatic jail in Texas right there. Not only did she violate, but she lied to receive money. That's worse. When you're stealing money from people, oh, they don't like that. Financial crimes, you really don't get a slap on the wrist. From my knowledge, financial crimes are the worst, especially when it's between $30,000 and $150,000. You're not going to get a flick and say, "Don't do it again," okay? No, when you did this financial crime a few years prior and got away with it, they typically don't let you get away with it again. I'm just saying. So I'm just saying, all those people that saying she's gonna get a slap on the wrist, we'll see. Because I'm telling you, it's not looking like that. And I've talked to some people. So I'm just saying, I've seen people, from what I saw in Texas, I saw people get 3 years for doing something the second time. This woman has a prior record over 11 times where she got in trouble. So I'm just saying, somebody with 2 times getting in trouble got some years. Ain't no way. Same city, same jurisdiction. That's all I'm saying, guys. Someone said plea deal. Unfortunately, she will probably get no. Catfish. When you're already on probation and you violate it, they don't say, oh, you violated your probation by stealing money from people and it's a felony charge. We're going to put you back on probation and give you a thumbs up. Catfish, you must not know the law. That's not the way it works. No. When you violate probation and it's a felony offense, yeah, they're not just going to put you back on there and tell you you're not going to do no time. That rarely happens. So I don't know if it happened with you. I don't know if you ever got charged with a financial crime while on probation for 2 misdemeanor assaults, but I don't think Texas is going to be that nice. But that's cool that you think she's going to get off. That's cool. Thank you, Jeff. That's what I'm saying. People keep forgetting that Rhoda was already on probation for 2 felony assaults that got reduced to 2 misdemeanor assaults. So when you're already on probation for that, and then you commit a felony offense, they're not going to say, you just keep messing up. More probation for you, sweetheart. Have a good day. Come on, you guys. This is what I mean when I say using your brain to actually analyze things. Y'all got to start doing that. Stop, because people also told me nothing was going to happen to her too, right? Oh, Daphne, you're wasting your time. They're not going to do nothing. She's going to get off. She's going to be able to keep all that money scot-free, and she gets a felony indictment. So if you don't know what a felony indictment is in Texas, look it up. They don't just indict people for the hell of it. They have to have ample amount of evidence proving. So when you already have a felony indictment on you and you're taking it to trial, please don't tell me this woman's going to walk away with a flick. Let's start using our brains, y'all. That's why God gave them to us. It scares me when people say dumb stuff. I'm like, where do you get that from? You know, repeat offenders don't get breaks. No, they don't.
Not even talking about the time that she is susceptible to get because of a probation violation. She's supposed to immediately go back in upon violating her probation. Usually they mandate you, especially for a felony of this degree. And in Texas, they're equivalent to law out here in New York. They don't play, especially with financial crimes, like you said. She's going to be looking at some years.
Thank you, Nelson. He's right. He said when you break probation, typically when you violate probation, you go right to jail. Yeah. So remember, usually she bonded out $10,000. So she has a good team that helped her get out of there. But if she didn't pay that bond, she would still be in jail right now waiting. So all I'm saying is during that time, they put a felony indictment on her in March. So it hasn't been that long. So what I'm saying is, in order to be indicted, they all have to agree. The jury has to agree that they have enough evidence. So what I'm saying, guys, is it ain't looking good. And when you're still, and I want to tell you guys, she is still out there clubbing. I don't know if y'all saw it. Somebody sent me a video of her shaking her butt again. I'm telling you, when you're doing that, you're telling the courts ain't nothing gonna happen to me. Not a good look. Not a good look. Y'all remember what happened to Sandra Bland, right? That was in Texas. The cop pulled her over for just being loud and having an opinion. Arrested her and she died in custody. So don't tell me that they take it easy on Black women, because they don't. They don't. Sandra Bland is a great example. That was in Texas. She's from here, Illinois. So don't tell me that they're going to take it easy when they detained her for just being loud. She was crossing through. Do y'all get what I'm saying? He didn't like the way she was talking to him, and she died in custody. And I still don't believe that she killed herself. That woman was an advocate for Black women and men. Y'all feel me? And then if you look up Sandra Bland, go to mugshot. Her front mugshot, she didn't look alive. And then the side mugshot is all blacked out. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me telling me that Texas takes it easy. No, they don't. Don't. So I'm just saying, guys, we have to do better. What else was I gonna say? I'm trying to go over what recently happened on my Facebook. Anything else I need to cover? I don't think I do. Jeff said she's mocking everyone. People often think that because the Duluth model, which is instituted into the justice system, typically treats women like children. Yeah, I know a lot of courts do see women and they say, "Oh, she's innocent," but when they look at your crime, that makes you guilty. All I'm saying is when you do a financial crime, a lot of states take those crimes very seriously. When you're taking people's money, they're for real about their money. Let somebody rob a bank. They will try to look for you for years. They'll never give up. They will never give up if you take some money. But if you slap somebody and you go into hiding, you're not a priority. You're only a priority if you took some money. Y'all feel what I'm saying? There's a postal worker here out of Illinois that they still haven't found her body. And she was a postal worker, right? Was pregnant. And they still haven't found her body. But if she would have stole some money from the post office, they would have found her body by now. Do y'all see what I'm saying? Money, financial crimes. They get different, outlooks than a regular crime because money's involved. They don't want you having no money or taking no money. They take their money very seriously out there, everywhere. Y'all know how I go. Texas is known for execution. Oh wow. Well, I know not to go there then. Thank you for that. I'm just looking at your comments. Oh, somebody said that I'm right about Malcolm X. Yeah. They quote Malcolm X every day, y'all, and they don't even know. Malcolm X would never support these women of today. I'm telling you that now. He would tell them to put some clothes on. You hear me, Daquan?
Grave. Yes, I can, ma'am.
Okay. He said, ma'am, Daquan, I'm about to kick you off the street, man. I am young. I am still in my 20s. I'm around Dior's age, okay?
I'm just trying to be respectful.
Okay? Dior the doll. I'm right with you, girl. In age.
Can we keep everything positive, ladies?
Definitely.
I'm sorry. That was an honest mistake.
Kicked off, man. You don't ever do that. Calling me ma'am. Ooh-wee. Gotta go talk to my husband about that now.
I get the ma'am.
But guys, But guys, just to bring everything back, I want to remind you guys that June it is Men's Health Month. So please check on the men in your life. What is all that noise? Yeah, thank you, First Prime. She must have hit a goal or something because he was like, I'm gonna let her hear this. But check on the men in your life. It is Men's Health. It is also Juneteenth. It is also Father's Day month. You guys, take pride into what you're getting the men in your life. Stop buying them socks and ties. They already got that. Get them something that they did not ask for, ladies. Y'all real cheap when it comes to men. Talking about, I wonder if the Dollar Tree has enough stuff. No, don't you do that. They know Dollar Tree. They know that stuff, y'all. They know that when you get them some body, what is it called? Bath wash. They know you didn't get that from Bath and Body Works. Y'all better stop playing with these men. Take care of the men in your life. I tell women every day, when's the last time, like Larry the trucker. Larry just told us that he works 60 hours a week. How many times has Larry had his back massaged or had something done for him? Those truckers, they're tense because they gotta stay awake. It ain't easy. Do something for them that's gonna help them improve their mental health. A lot of these women don't know how to do that because they don't care. Oh, he'll be fine with some socks. No, he won't be fine. Okay, then let him get you some socks. Because if you get a woman some socks for Mother's Day, Facebook is gonna hear about it. That's what they do. So what I tell women
I have a nice idea.
What's a good idea? Don't say weed either, Daquan.
No.
Okay,
This is just for the person who that do and indulge in this. The buyers know who they are. I speak for them unanimously, but just off an idea, why not actually let him get a self day for him, as far as like self rejuvenation, like let him go to a spa to where he could just sit back, have time to actually just zen, relax, try and depress some of that nervous tension that he's been dealing with on the road or whatever his occupation may be. Do something subtle, but something that's still gonna get that sentimental, like, baby, I care. As soon as he come off from up out of there, you could come home, have everything done.
Daquan,
a nice home cooked meal.
You must be smoking amnesia weed. That's what I just said, man. What'd you say, Larry?
Hey, who just said that home cooked meal? That's my love language.
Who said that?
My love language is a home cooked meal and peace and quiet.
So when you say
that's the best thing.
Could that home cooked meal come from Grubhub?
No, she cooks everything. She cooked my food I just ate. She cooks for me every week. She pre-cooks my meals. We just went to the Mexican mart, got a whole chicken, smothered, marinated, yellow rice, green beans.
What about ramen noodles with a couple of hot links in there? Is that good with you too?
Nah, I ate
He
that when I
mad.
was
You
a
see how
kid.
mad he got? Look at his
Nah.
face. He said, "Look, I'm
Oh
not
my
in
god.
jail." I don't
Hey,
want.
you know
Look,
what? She makes homemade ramen though. She makes the real deal. We
homemade.
bought it.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
homemade. We buy the noodles. We get the filet mignon. Get a little bit of
He
salmon,
said
the
filet
egg, and
mignon.
all of
I
that.
don't know.
The
We
buck
good.
chewy, all of that.
No. See, I think getting some ramen noodles, put a couple hot links in it, put a little bit of cheese on top. Look, he laughing.
Hey,
No, man, you
You
know I'm
can't,
lying,
you
man.
nah.
can't meal Daphne.
See,
What's
nah.
wrong with you?
Look,
Hey,
what?
You trying to
look.
feed the
Back in the
whole
day,
house?
yeah. But I done grew out them trenches. Now I'm good. I can eat
Oh
real
wait.
ramen.
Word.
So if anybody eating noodles in the trenches, you better quit saying that. Them college students, they live for those noodles, man. You gonna hurt them today.
Man, hey. I've been to college.
Listen,
I
no
graduated. I don't want to
disrespect.
hear. I can speak on it.
What's another struggle meal that you had, Larry? What's a struggle meal other than noodles? Did you have
Shoot, man,
spam?
the Roger Woods on the sandwich, the fried bologna sandwich with a little bit of mustard. I can tell you all that.
But some people eat that now, and they're not struggling. People just like to go
Hey,
back to,
I ain't say you struggling. I
Have
said
you
I
ever
was in
had
the
a bowl
trenches
of
eating.
Captain Crunch at 3
Yeah,
a.m., Larry? A
yeah,
bowl of
yeah,
Captain Crunch with the berries
yeah,
on top.
yeah.
You
And
sure
then
it was
cut your
Captain
mouth
Crunch
all the
with
way
berries
up.
on top?
Without
Man,
milk.
look. I'll eat some right now if I could go to the store.
I love Captain Crunch, but you know that cereal now. Read the box, genetically modified. Be careful, man. You might be eating some bones in there.
I said I would. I ain't say I was going to.
Okay, I want to make sure. You know, like I said, when people
Ooh.
say they can cook, I say, "What you cooking today?" Oh, I'm making some hot dogs. That ain't cooking.
Hey, no,
You gotta tell me some
I was responding to your comment though. My wife, she
No, I
takes
like
good
that.
care of me. You
But
know,
that's why you
we've
married
been
her, because
together
she
for
takes good
10
care.
years, and she cooks everything. I
How
mean,
long y'all been
everything.
married?
10 years.
Oh, I heard.
That's
How long y'all been
beautiful.
together?
We've been together since 2014. We met while we was in 29 Palms. That's the U.S. Marine Corps base in
Oh, great.
California.
So y'all been together 10 years and married.
Congratulations.
So y'all got married right away?
We got married after a year of dating. We both, like I said, we both met. We was in communication school in the Marines.
And
That's
y'all
dope.
been together 10 years and married for 9 years, or married for 10 years too?
No, well, we've been married for 9 years. We've been together for 10 years, but it's more or less the same.
He knew.
So
He
I
said
just
he
say
knew
10
that was gonna be
years.
his wife. You go ahead, man. Because sometimes y'all stories be on Snap. They know you got that money stashed away, that big life insurance, and then all of a sudden your truck is missing a wheel, right?
We both
Man,
was in the
man.
Marines though,
Be
so
careful,
we had
Larry.
a mutual understanding.
That's
Mm-hmm.
good, man. It's
And you
good to
know
see
what?
black love.
I mean, I could sit here and tell you a whole book about our relationship. It's been a wild roller coaster, but at the end of the day, we are married. You know, we all about black love and staying together. We've been through it all. We done moved across the country, got out the military, been to college, graduated, all that. You know,
That's a real love story. I am going to be doing a show on Black love for my 14-year anniversary with my husband. So I will be doing that, and I would love to
congratulations.
have you and your wife on the show. Daquan, you and marijuana. I know you've been with her. How long? How long you been with marijuana?
I've been smoking since I was 9.
Hey, you know what? Every time the Quan get on the show, he make me jealous. I ain't even gonna lie.
Because you can't, and I've had people say, I've had
I
people
get
tell
high for
me,
those that
"Oh,
can't.
he's gonna get your page taken away." Daquan has been doing this for a long time, and it's not illegal. I'm just saying.
Man,
I'm
nah.
saying.
I'm in New York. My
Let Daquan do
jurisdiction is
him. Let
legal.
him smoke on his marijuana. How long you been with marijuana? How long y'all been in a relationship, Daquan? Going on how long now?
Uh, I'm
Cause he
35.
loved
I've been smoking
Hey,
since I was 9. So I guess that's
oh
like
damn.
25
9.
plus. Hmm.
9.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I didn't know you was gonna bring that up. Okay, somebody said sugar water. Oh wow, I never had that. What is that supposed to be? Kool-Aid?
Sugar water. Hey, sugar water. Yeah, we don't got Kool Aid. Sugar water.
My dad told me water.
Or,
We didn't have sugar in the house.
all
My
you
dad
need to
didn't play
mix
those
in with
games.
that is some lime or some lemons, and you good to go.
Hey,
That's a
look,
fact.
man. My grandma
Lemonade?
used to make a single Kool Aid pack stretch for like a week.
Damn. For real?
I'll put some cucumber in mine if it's from
I
distilled
love hearing
water.
the struggle. Did you guys ever put Kool-Aid in the ice thing? And then
Mm-hmm.
froze it?
Oh,
Had
you
to.
talking about the
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Kool-Aid
lost my
cubes?
mind.
Yeah, the Kool-Aid.
Lost
Mm-hmm.
my mind as
Yeah.
a kid. Man.
I used to love doing that with a fruit
Kool-Aid
punch joint.
cups.
Kool-Aid what?
Kool-Aid
Talking
cups.
about,
Kool-Aid cups. You ain't lying. See, we were the
mm-hmm.
originators of all that stuff
Mm-hmm.
today. They over here biting off of us. We've been doing that.
Nah, that's a fact.
We've been.
That
What's
that's
another
way
And you
way
used to
back.
get them from the
Yeah.
That was during
neighborhood
the
The
Dunkaroo
candy
era.
lady,
stores.
the
Like
candy
that
lady used to
that was
sell them
way
in the little
back.
styrofoam cups.
Yeah.
Yep,
And
in
Mm-hmm.
the
she's probably making them.
styrofoam
It was like
cup.
two two
She's probably
fifty,
making that
Mm-hmm.
at
two
home.
fifty,
Yeah.
She was
50
taking
Yep,
cents.
money
they had
from us,
the
y'all.
kitty
They were
cater
stealing
store
from us,
out their
y'all.
house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Them struggle meals, man, them struggle meals got us by growing up. Everybody had a little struggle meal in their life. I don't care who you
Liver
are.
sausage,
Huh?
liver sausage sandwiches and devil's meat
A liver sausage
spam.
sandwich. I would have starved that
Yes,
day.
liver sausage.
Yeah, I
You
ain't
go
gonna
in the
lie, I'm not
store
eating
and they
that.
be in
I
these
ain't never had
yellow
no liver sausage
rolls.
now.
Man, hey,
Oh,
yeah, you messing with that
see, that's
liver. I eat a
old
Vienna
school.
sausage, but I ain't eat no liver sausage now.
Where'd you get that from?
Yeah, see, y'all youngins.
You,
When
yeah,
I
we
was
are
young,
youngins. I don't
they had
know nothing
liver
about that
sausage.
liver. Where'd you get
Yeah,
that?
No, my grandma
no,
used to
you
eat
know
that
what?
stuff.
It was
I ain't
called
about
liver
that life.
sausage, but it wasn't that. It wasn't that. It was like a mix of meats and stuff, kind of like the hog
Bologna?
head cheese. If y'all know anything about that, it's kind of
Yeah,
similar,
I
but
know
it was
all
Okay,
about
like
okay.
more.
I
hog
know
head
hog
cheese and
head. I
crackers.
know hog head
That wasn't
cheese.
no struggle meal though. That hog head cheese was expensive at the store.
No, I'm saying it's similar to that. This was much cheaper. This was
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
much cheaper. It was like a big
Yeah.
roll, and it had like this white kind of substance around it, and you cut it in slices and you ate it cold. On a
Oh,
sandwich,
oh, okay.
on
Was
crackers.
that cheese the same thing as the as government cheese?
No, no, you talking about I'm talking about liver sausage, and then we were talking about hog's head. Hog head is the combination of different meats, and it has like a gelatin
Oh, okay, okay,
surface
okay,
around it.
okay, yeah. Let's
Hmm
okay.
let's get off this topic because
Nah,
y'all gonna have people
nah,
here saying, "Y'all just ate for breakfast."
nah,
I'm struggling.
Yeah.
Yep. Daphne,
nah.
That's
Daphne told
old
everybody they
school.
struggling. No, don't do that now. I didn't do that. But guys, listen, I definitely want to say, guys, thank you for being on this journey. It really made me happy to see that Tiffany's doing better. Y'all see women can change, y'all. They can.
I'm telling you,
Someone
there's
said
hope out
Kiara
there.
Coles. Yeah, that's who, you know what? Forgive me. Nicole Johnson, thank you. That postal worker, her name is Kiara Coles. And they said that her boyfriend parked her car and walked away from the car. And I think the boyfriend had something to do with it, but they can't prove it. They're not working hard enough. But if Kiara would have stole from the post office, they would have figured this case out. That's all I'm saying,
I
guys. At the
believe
end of
it.
the day, huh? What'd you say?
I said I
Okay, I thought
believe
somebody
it.
said something. At the end of the day, guys, I just want you to know I'm going to continue to do the best that I can do to help people. I'm not perfect. I want y'all to know that. There's times where I'm very busy. There's times where I might not get to you right away. But I see y'all emails, and I want you guys to know that everybody knows, like y'all heard Tiff say that she is in school. I love helping people with school. Education is important to me because a lot of these kids are not going to graduate and become Bill Gates. A lot of these people are not going to be able to just get into a trade overnight. If you have the means to send your kid to college, or if you started college and you didn't finish, you might as well finish. Why pay for something you didn't finish? It makes no sense. But one thing that really hurts me is that there's so many Black women telling people that if they go through me, if they try to go to school through me, I'm going to dox them. Can you guys mute? Can y'all mute? Because somebody's using a vibrator. What is that?
Oh, that's
What?
wild. That's loud.
What is that?
Oh,
Daquan, is that you? Daquan. Now it's gone. That was you, Daquan. That was you, Daquan. Yep, I had to mute you, Daquan.
Me, Queen.
No,
I
guys.
apologize.
What I was saying was, I want you guys to know that there are people out there saying not to go to school through me. Unfortunately, the last few people that have reached out to me, they're reaching out to me from fake emails. They're using text me now numbers. Listen, y'all, don't let somebody ruin your life. If I didn't do nothing to you, don't waste my time acting like you want to change your life. When I do that, that's real to me. I've sent over 1,000 people to college in my life. A lot of y'all can't say that. You'll never say that. And one thing I take serious is somebody's life. So when I'm getting these idiots, and I'm not going to sit there and say it's women, it's men. It's men hopping into my inbox that was sent to me because my haters know that men are my biggest followers. It's men, Black men. So my haters are telling these men to reach out to me and say that they're interested. So when I give them the name to my partnerships, they give that to my hater, and my hater tries to ruin my partnerships. Like, why are y'all trying to do that to me? What did I do to y'all? Why are y'all doing that? And then when I have to find out that you're using a fake, do you honestly think I'm going to trust somebody that's using a text me now number? Do you not think I'm going to do my due diligence to make sure you're real? But why are y'all wasting my time? That is not fair to someone who really needs my time. But the last 4 men that have reached out to me, I should put y'all on blast because it's sad. I didn't do nothing to y'all. And y'all over here saying, yeah, I'm interested. Okay, what's your phone number? And then when I run your phone number and it says text me now, do you honestly think I'm gonna trust you? Don't come at me like that. Stop letting these women fuck your brains up like that, where you're messing up what I do. I'm trying to empower the next generation, and y'all letting these women stop you from doing great things for yourself. Because if y'all keep coming at me, you're all gonna be in court. I'm not playing no more. Leave me alone. If you're not truly interested, don't reach out to me. It is not fair to me. I'm sick and tired of these Black women sending people to try to get information out of me. And I knew I was being stalked because I told somebody something specifically and my hater posted it on their social media. That's how I knew I'm being stalked. When you're trying to find out who I'm partnered with, why are y'all going through all these efforts to do what? Why? Why is destroying me something that you love doing? It's not going to happen. Anyone that reaches out to me, I confirm that you're a real request. That's why I don't put my partnerships out there. I screen people because I know people are going to lie to me. And the last 4 people have been Black men. They might give me a real name, but a fake email. I can still find out who you are. Stop it. One guy that reached out to me, he had a criminal record that was a mile long. Armed robbery, obstruction of justice, theft, malicious wounding, crazy stuff. And I knew this man wasn't interested in cybersecurity when you know that they're going to do a background check. So why are y'all doing that to me? Why are y'all wasting my time letting these people get you in trouble? And I could have easily reached out to his probation officer and told them, look what they're doing in their free time, but I didn't. Just leave me alone. Don't let these women coerce you to do something that you know isn't right. If I didn't do nothing to you. It's sad that I can't even help people because of people like that. And these Black men are following the leadership of an angry hyena. That makes no sense to me at all. I thought Black men had their own mind. They were the leaders, and you're letting a woman lead you. Come on, man. Don't do that to me. I don't deserve it, especially when I go hard for you. And the people that are sending you to hurt me, what are they doing to help you? Nothing. So why are you doing it? Some of y'all have criminal records, and you know you're not supposed to be doing what you're doing to me. So I'm just letting y'all know that I would never dox anybody. When you ask for my help, I'm not the queen of accountability. I'm Daphne, and I'm here to help you. But don't play with me. I will take everybody down to court. Y'all would have to be coming out here to Illinois to face a judge and tell a judge why you can't leave me the hell alone. Let me tell you guys about the consequences, because I want y'all to hear this today. If you get a order against you for 2 years, a no stalking, no contact order, that is on your record. So when you try to get a job and they run it, they're going to see that you have an order against you for stalking people online. And I can promise you, you're not going to get a job. That's going to be a death sentence for you because you're not going to be able to work. And if your job that you currently have does another background check while you're working with them, or if I get the order and I send it to your job, you're probably going to lose that job. Leave me alone. Do y'all realize the kind of things that can happen to you for stalking someone online? It's not a good thing at all. It isn't. I hate to have to see people go down, but if you can't stop messing with me, you deserve it. Don't let these women tell you that you're not going to get in trouble. I promise you they're lying to you. Because I'm telling you, next month, there's going to be a big trial out here for people who couldn't leave me alone. And I've asked them to leave me alone. I prayed for them to get help. And they're just so angry and jealous of me that this is what they want to do. I hate to see people get detained and get a big mugshot, but that's accountability. I'm excited for next month because I know that a lot of this is going to come to an end. And I'm going to be able to tell my story and I'm going to be able to move forward with my life. But I want you women to know, if you got women that's telling you to attack me, please know that you will have to come out here to Illinois to face a judge. So if you have the money to pay for an attorney, if you have the money to come out here to see me and to see the judge, then keep doing what you're doing. It doesn't cost me anything. It's going to cost you. You got to travel to me. I ain't got to travel to you. So while they're telling you to hate me, they're not telling you about the ugly side of it. Ask these people why they can't say my name out loud. Ask them why they got to talk in innuendos. and do subliminals. That's what that order has done for me. They can say all the stuff they want. There's a black woman out here, or there's an accountability idiot out here, but they will never say Daphne Sutton. I promise you that, because they know already that they're in trouble. So ask these people why they can't do it, because they got in trouble. So y'all got to start using your head. Stop letting these people enlist you to hate me when I did nothing to you. Told those people to handle it on their own. Shout out to D. Tubman, because when those people try to tell D. Tubman to shut down the video they did about me, D. Tubman said, that is not my drama. I know Daphne and she's a good person. So don't try to get me to hate her because you hate her. Her video will stay up. I'll just turn the comments off. D. Tubman had to turn the comments off because women wouldn't stop hating on me. Ain't that sad? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? So at the end of the day, if y'all think this is all a joke, when you get an order that's on your record, then we'll see who's laughing. When you get pulled over and they run your information, they see that you're in the system for stalking people. I'm telling you, y'all, there's nothing great that comes out of that. And I am so excited for next month because I stayed quiet for that reason. A lot of people said, well, if you have an order, post it. Put that person on blast so they can lose everything. That's not the way I move. I don't move that way, guys. But these people know already what's going to happen. They know. And I'm excited to get justice because I'm tired of people lying on my name when I've been there for these people before they turned on me. Y'all feel what I'm saying? I trusted a group of people and they only wanted to be in my circle to promote themselves. They didn't care about me or accountability. They wanted to be on my train ride so that when all the good stuff comes out, they can get credit for it. That's not the way things work on my end, guys. So I want y'all to know what I've been going through since last year, the attacks. But this time, I've been able to handle it the legal way. And in no way am I a gangster where I'm going to say, oh, you're dead on sight. That's not the way I do things. And when you're a personality online, you can't do things that way. You'll lose your partnerships. I have a lot to lose, but people say I don't. People say I don't, but I do. I have a lot to lose. And if I'm out here telling people, oh, yeah, it's on site, or if I'm sending people's information to people, that makes me look bad. So even when people were sharing my information with strangers and saying that I threaten kids and saying that I'm similar to real killers out there, I still stay quiet, guys, because I know it isn't true. I'm not going to entertain every lie. But when I see you in court, that's when I will get my justice. Now you got to explain to a judge why you could not stop talking about Daphne Sutton. It's sad that some women have been talking about me for almost a year and I'm still here. And I look at what they're doing and they're not moving forward at all in life. That right there tells me everything I need to know, guys. Yeah, but these men that are actually trying to break me too, because these women know that men need help in the world. So why don't I get a man to lie to her? It's not going to work, guys. Anybody that reaches out to me, if they're using an iCloud or a fake email, or I'm going to run it because I got to protect myself. You're not going to sit here and play with me. Y'all feel what I'm saying? I actually do care about people. And I think it's sad how a lot of people don't see it and they're conditioned to believe a liar who's upset at my growth. If you look at people that talk about me, I can promise you they're smaller than me. They're not moving forward on social media. So y'all got to start putting y'all brains together saying, you know what? This don't seem right. When I go to your page and 80% of your content is about her, I go to her page and she hasn't talked about you since last year, there's something going on. Because guys, when I say I'm done, I'm done. Yeah, Slick Man said male hyenas exist. Yeah, male hyenas exist. And I'm not going to say it's because of them. It's because of a person telling them to attack me. So I want y'all to know that I'm going to keep on doing the best that I can. But if you're hearing rumors and things about me, don't believe that. That's not the way I move. I actually do care about people. And even though I got all these people that want to see me go down, I still don't wish any bad things against them. I actually hope that they get the help that they need. And I think 2 years will be enough time for them to work on themselves. But I can tell you this. If you're ever trying to become a content creator and you start to blow up, know that people are going to try to bring you down and they're going to lie. They're going to act like they're cool with you just to get stuff from you to help themselves. They don't really care about you. I've learned that women are the least to be trusted. I would never trust another woman because of what a few women have done. It changes my whole perspective of women. It does. Because when you're a woman and when you're older than me, when you're older, I expect you to set the example, not become an example of what not to do. Y'all see what I'm saying today? All I'm saying, guys, is people don't believe in the justice system, but I do. I do, because I know what can happen. And I know there's people out there right now that have orders against them and they're not surviving like they should be because they can't do anything. It really looks bad on you. It does. And it looks worse when you're not even in that state. So it makes it look like you can't even get along with people that don't even live in your state, right? So all I want you guys to know is that I'm going to continue to have people that hate me, but I want my haters to hear this. I will not entertain you. I'm not going to give you the light and share your page on my page so you can grow. But I will see you in court. And it won't be pretty. It won't be. And like I said, guys, I want to say shout out to the Illinois State Police. I want to say shout out to the detectives and the sergeants who have been working my cases. Not just a case, but cases. Because, guys, victory is near. And I'm blessed and I'm thankful for people that actually said, you know what? This ain't right. This ain't right what you're going through. I didn't know this can exist. That's what I'm getting from people. So I just want you guys to know that I have a really good team. And people can laugh at me all they want and say, oh, she doesn't have a team. I'll see you in court. Y'all feel what I'm saying? At the end of the day, guys, I just want you to know that the main issues in my life are going to be coming to a conclusion very soon. And then I'll be able to do a show and tell you guys what I've been going through since last year. And I'll be able to actually show you guys the proof. Because I've been quiet for this moment. And while I was quiet, other people were loud. And I want you guys to know that people will sit there and try to put different things on me. Oh, she's crazy. She's this and that, because that's what they are. Y'all see what I'm saying? These women don't want me to continue to hold other women accountable. If I was a page only holding men accountable, I would have 5 million subs by now. Everybody will be buying my shirts. Everybody will be investing in the celebrity podcast. If I did a page where I was only talking about men, I would do well. But when you go against that and you go against the sisterhood, they do everything they can to destroy you. They will even say that you're a white supremacist. I've had women, but remember, I want to remind you guys, the main people that hate me, they never say my name for a reason because they know what it is. That's the power that the courts have. So when they tell you, oh, and she's saying that she don't have no lawyers, ask them, who is she? And I guarantee you they'll say, I'll email it to you or I'll cash app it to you, but they're not going to say it out loud. So clearly something is right about what I'm saying, right? Y'all got to start using your heads. Don't let these people make you think that they're going to be getting off the hook easy. I promise you that isn't the case. I just don't entertain people at the rate that they entertain me. Y'all see what I'm saying? If anybody's trying to do like me, don't fall for the hook and bait like I did. I fell for it last year and it got me in trouble. Like I said, guys, I'm very transparent and I'm not scared of anybody, but I won't let anybody disrespect my mother. A lot of these people that were in my circle, they know what my Achilles heel is. It's my mother. And I've learned how to deal with it better than to go at it with people online. And I won't do it that way. But one thing that I did save, if y'all remember that video from a few days ago when I told you guys that the little girl was going in and the mom wasn't calming her down. Remember the thief in New York? I did make this meme, y'all. Tell me if y'all can relate to this. Listen to this, y'all.
This okay. My mother! Oh! Love before it be a mother effing.
That's how I feel. Leave my mother alone for it be a mother effing problem. I felt that. That's how I feel. Whenever I have a disagreement with a woman, they bring up my mother because they know that's all they have. And that moment, that's how I feel. Leave my mother alone. She did nothing to y'all. Why are y'all so fixated on my mom? She's not here. But you got these women who know that that's how you attack someone, calling you an 80s crackhead baby, crackhead that, and that's okay because I know it's coming from a hurt place. Hurt people, right? And when they can't hurt people, they will start attacking people in their life. And that's what these people are doing to me. They tried to attack my husband. They try to attack other people in my life because I'm not giving them the clout that they want. Y'all feel what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with all this, guys. I hope that y'all can learn a little something from what I'm doing. Don't entertain these people online. A lot of them want you to come out of character so they can, in a lot of states, you can go right down to the court and swear in front of a judge that somebody threatened you and they'll issue out a warrant for you. Some states are that simple. You have other states that want to actually see where it started, how it got to this point, because that's what you're really supposed to do. But I want to remind you, when you're going in front of a judge and telling them, yes, this person threatened me and I'm swearing to it, and they put a warrant out, you better hope that you're telling the truth, because it's also a crime if you lie. So I'm in a really good position right now, guys. I want you to know I would never threaten kids. I don't threaten people. I might say something out of anger because you're threatening me, but I've never told someone I'm going to kill you. Now, I did say I was going to beat someone up, but that's something totally different, y'all. But what I'm saying is, if somebody was to put you in a threatening situation, you're going to respond in a way that they may not like. But I want you guys to know that it's okay to go down to the courts. There are some people in this world that don't know what leave me alone means, and you have to show them better than you can tell them. But don't let these people make you think that nothing's going to happen to them and that they're just going to get a slap on the wrist. No. When you have been harassing people for months and months and months and months, and they have it documented on record, and then you're getting evidence from people that you have been venting to, you won't win. It doesn't work that way, guys. One thing I can teach you guys is when there's an order in place, follow it. Don't think you're above it, because you won't win. So, guys, at the end of the day, I hope y'all got something out of this show. I want to say kudos to Tiffany for changing. A shout out to Dior for telling me that she needs help. A lot of women won't do that. They won't come on a live show and say, can you help me? I've been making some bad mistakes. They don't want to own those mistakes. They don't want to remember what they did. They want to act like it didn't happen. Dior came on here and said, I need help. And I love when women can say that, because I want to be there for her. I love helping people that want the help. Y'all feel what I'm saying today? So let's pray for Dior too, because she lost both her parents not too long ago. And I couldn't imagine not having my dad here. I go crazy. She's only 21. She's still young, developing, learning, growing. So if anybody has any resources for Miss Dior and you want to reach out to me, if you want to, know more about her story and she's comfortable with it, I want to make sure this young lady has a chance, because I want to see Dior do big things. I love it when young ladies come to me that are of age and they tell me they need help. So shout out to Dior. So I want to do a round table and then I'm done. Daquan took his glasses off. I don't see no weed being puffed. Wow. Martin Luther King moment. Go ahead, Daquan. Wow. I was just looking at that. Looking all different now. That weed helps you see? That weed helps you see too? He said, I'm thinking right now.
The rain is gone. Hell yeah.
Okay. How you feeling, man?
This was definitely an enlightening panel. Yeah. I appreciate the presence of everyone that attended. And I'm just praying for all those that participated. I'm praying for those that have negative thoughts and impactful. It's not called for. I'm just letting y'all know.
Yeah, and hold on.
Person that wants animosity or even wants any type of negative energy away. It's just peace and blessings towards everybody, and I hope everyone has a blessed night.
Thank you, Daquan. And Lions Den, I'm sorry that you've been going through that you said you've been going through it for years, 49 years. Look, the system isn't perfect. I never said the system was perfect. I just said that they're helping me. There's cases where they don't help people. There's cases where they will deny somebody an order and then that person gets killed. Oh yeah, that happens out here in Cook County. The judge denied the woman the order after she showed the judge that the guy, her baby daddy, threatened her. The judge denied her order. The baby daddy broke into her place. Her 10-year-old son stepped in the way and got stabbed to death. The woman got stabbed too, but she survived and the kid died. Oh yeah, that pissed me off, because I knew the judge who did it. Oh yeah, that hurt me, because you also have judges that deny it because they think it's a game. They think you can't be hurt. But let me tell you, when they put an emergency order in place, it's based off of your evidence. And I had enough evidence to have my order in place since January. So clearly, I had an ample amount of evidence proving that I am being stalked and harassed by people that don't even live in Illinois. It was enough to get an emergency order. And I've had it since January. So know that the system isn't perfect. Because if it was perfect, then the people that are doing this to me, they would already have these orders, but they've been avoiding it. But don't worry. They will have to come here. One thing about Illinois, if you're telling them that what I'm saying is a lie, you have to come out here. They don't do trial by Zoom. They don't. So fortunately, they have to come to me. I'm not spending any money. They are. And this is what happens when you do wrong. There are consequences. So there are times where the system fails people, where men get exonerated after 50 years. I get it. But then there are times where the system does the right thing too. So all I'm saying is, if I would have handled this the street way, now I'm in prison. So what's the point? I'm just teaching people not to try to handle it the street way. Because now you're throwing your life away over some petty shit when you can go right down to the courts and get an order for free. It costs nothing. It costs nothing. But if you hurt somebody, it's going to cost you everything. Do y'all feel what I'm saying? Y'all got to start being more strategic with your thinking. I told people I don't want their help for a reason. I don't want anybody helping me. Some people know who I'm talking about. Don't even mention that person or person's name. I don't need anybody's help. But all the people that love me, if I really wanted them to do what they're doing to me, it would have been done. But I don't go that way. I don't move that way. I don't do to people like they do to me. Even if they're trying to hurt me, I just go another way because I know that if you do the right thing is going to happen, right? That's all I'm saying. So the Lions Den, I'm sorry that it's not working for you, and I hope it does, man. I hope it does. How can I get a computer and make payments for it? Are you serious? He said, how can I? When I say I knew the judge, I knew who the judge was. Yeah, because I was down there at the courthouse. Like, I was going down there like 3-4 times a week, y'all. So you don't think I knew all the judges? Yeah. The judge that made that mistake, yeah. You can Google it. You'll see the judge's name too. I'm not going to say the person's name, no, but you can Google it. That case happened here in Illinois. That young boy was killed defending his mother because that order didn't go through. Y'all see what I'm saying today? It's a dangerous game out here. Kayla, anything you want to say?
Let's see. Now, I just want to say that, of course, I am so proud of you and the work that you do, helping change the lives of some of our younger sisters who didn't get the benefit of growing up in a time that, I grew up in and you grew up in, and with the parents that you had that raised you. So they're getting the wonderful benefits of your experience, and that's a blessing. And you keep blessing our community, for the brothers, for the sisters. We're just proud of you, and I'm definitely proud of Tiff, and I hope that she continues in their journey along with you under your tutelage.
I like that. Miss Kayla, October said your voice is so soothing. It is. You should do a sleep video. Everybody, this is the time where I need you to go into your covers and put the covers close to your chin, because God said He's going to make sure your sleep is peaceful. No bad dreams. I said, because God said, girl, we're going to be knocked out. Go ahead, Miss Kayla. Hey, Miss Kayla, you need to have you a sleep video, girl, or a video of affirmation. You are beautiful. Wake your lazy ass up and look yourself in the mirror and say, I am going to work today because God said. Go ahead, Miss Kayla. Y'all remember in church when he said, because God, voice be hoarse after church, huh? Passive voice be hoarse. Gotta get my cough drop. Like, you okay, sir? You was screaming. Okay, hold on. The first prime. First prime, you still out the game?
Yeah, but it just ended.
Who won?
But let me go find out, actually, because
let me go find out. What kind of uncle are you?
I was watching, but they technically really my niece's team.
Celtics game. That's what you doing. Talking about you. I bet you he know the stats to that game.
Yeah, I forgot to smash it right now.
They did. Oh yeah, we lost.
Y'all lost. Oh, yeah, you're gonna be in trouble. Yeah. It's your fault because they saw you on the phone. See, you caused.
I wasn't even on the phone. I was watching the game. but
Okay. So they lost?
basically, yeah, we lost.
Okay, go
But
ahead,
it
man.
technically wasn't really. And now she wants to piggyback, right? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I am. But
Let Miss Kayla talk to her. Even though you lost, it's still a win because you getting that
yes,
piggyback.
yes, she here, y'all. And there we go.
I
All
wish
right.
my parent would tell me that. It's not really a loss, it's a win because we going to get some ice cream. Like, no, we lost. No, we
Oh,
lost.
jeez. All right. All right, but basically, my final words is yeah, she wanted me to take her all the way to the car, and she on the opposite.
It's all the way back there.
Okay.
Yeah. Back where?
Okay, but have a good day, First Prime, because I gotta go, man.
Okay, but let me say this real quick. Sorry, but basically, I wanted to thank you for that Mother's Day gift, man. I'm glad because it actually came in a couple days ago.
Mother's Day gift.
Now, why you
And
put me on
and
blast when you know Mother's Day already passed?
What
And you know
Mother's
you
Day
ordered it
gift?
late. You ordered it late.
And
yeah,
not
oh
Mom.
yeah, I know. I'm 100%. I did
He
order
gonna
it late.
say thank you for the Mother's Day gifts, even though
Mom.
Father's Day is around the corner. You see how you try to get me, Daquan?
You're gonna
Get him,
make
Miss Kayla.
Mom.
But God said it's on time.
Let me get
But
Trust me,
God
it.
my
said
niece
the
is
gift was
smoking the
on
best
time.
out of me.
Because I'm falling.
So y'all
Coming
be safe,
down.
okay?
Coming down. I'm
Okay, man,
falling.
you need to get with your family, man.
Okay, y'all be safe.
Okay.
Take care.
Okay, talk to you soon. Miss Dior, any last words, honey? Miss Dior, are you there? Dior, you gotta unmute yourself.
Oh, okay. Thank
There you
you.
go. Go ahead, hon.
I just want to say, I just appreciate what you do, and I definitely appreciate you, helping me and everything. And I enjoyed the show.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you. And I can't wait to get to know you more. We are gonna talk tomorrow, okay?
Okay. I
Because
was trying to
God
email
said
you.
you're gonna be okay, Dior. That's what he said. Okay? Because God,
So
girl,
mean.
you like, I don't even know
That's gonna be
if he
funny.
even said
They
God the
got to
way he
send you a
said that.
check for that, Daphne.
Yeah, everybody knows a preacher that said that in church. Because God said, and he just kept saying
Yes.
that. I just think that's his favorite word. Okay, Miss Dior, I got your back, okay?
Thank you.
Okay. Larry the truck driver.
I just want to say thank you for your work. I appreciate it. I love everything you do. You did amazing work with Melanie. You do an amazing work with Tiffany. You do a phenomenal job of being fair and holding women accountable. And also a very phenomenal job of sticking up for black men, especially black men's mental health. I love that. I'm all about it. I like the environment. Appreciate you for having me on. I hope everybody have a blessed night. That's really all I got for you.
You too. I heard that, man. Well, get you some sleep. Guys, listen, I want to say thank you guys. This wasn't going to be a 3-hour show, but I will be doing another one probably this week. We'll see how it goes. Um, if you guys want to purchase a shirt, it is on my website. I always talk about my website because I worked hard to create it, guys. And I want y'all to know that, you know, men deserve to be appreciated too. It's crazy because I haven't gotten a big fluctuation of orders for the men's month, but for May, y'all went crazy. So a lot of these men, they actually care about appreciating, like showing appreciation to their mothers, their wives, their girlfriends. But y'all women, oh, I can't get a shirt. Yes, you can. And for those people who are, asking me, is it expensive? It isn't. The shipping and the taxes is included. It's one flat rate. My shirts range from $30 to $35, but that includes the taxes. See, a lot of y'all will go on a site and buy a shirt that says $20, but when you hit taxes and the shipping, you're paying the same amount. They're just making y'all think y'all getting a discount, but you're really paying the same amount. So I want you guys to know that I also ship it out. I do all that on my own, guys. So you'll get a personalized card. I try to do my best when I'm not running out, but I got y'all back. I do custom shirts as well. If you have a business and you need something custom made, I don't charge people anything extra. I do the design and send it to you before the payment. So I'm not trying to take your money. And if you say, oh, I don't like it, I'm going to go somewhere else, cool. I'm cool. But some people will charge you just to design something for y'all. So I want you guys to know that I try to make it affordable. And anything that I get from people, I give back to people. That's what I love to do. Diapers, gas, little things. Like I'm not sitting here paying your big card note for your expensive, Hummer. That's on you. Because God said you should have had a Honda, not a Hummer. Honda. See? Sometimes we get it mixed up. If you're out here living above your means, I can't help you. I can't help you if you're living above your means. Somebody told me they need help with a Hummer payment. Oh no, I'm a hum, all right. It ain't gonna be that, because God said, look, Kayla's gonna be saying it all day. But y'all look. Somebody else said I got my shirt. I love it. Thank you, Pelican guy. Thank you. I do my best, y'all. Somebody said I smell perfume. Look, y'all listen. Sometimes when I'm putting the shirts up, I put it up against my chest, and then my scent will be on it. Dude was like, no, it's not a bad thing. I'm gonna keep it on there, okay? Cause God said, you know, look, Daquan over here laughing and sweating. You must have had you some hot kush. Huh? You okay over there? You over here sweating like you on trial. You okay,
Good.
Daquan?
I'm good. I'm good.
Look, he
I'm
laughing.
good.
He must have had some
I'm
hot,
good.
steamy kush. Okay. But y'all look,
Oh,
I'm
I
good.
love making y'all
Chilling.
laugh. When y'all laugh, it makes me happy. Somebody told me I should be a comedian. Those days are over. No, I'm not. Like I told y'all, they laugh at me. If they boo me, nobody leaving tonight until somebody laughs. Ain't nobody leaving. You feel me? Y'all gonna be here all night then. Y'all see what I'm saying? I'm not playing. So I'm just saying, guys, but I love to make y'all laugh. This is how I talk to people when we're doing sessions. I make them laugh too. I had somebody that called me and she was just crying, but at the end of the show, she was crying, but it was from tears of joy. She was laughing. I love making people laugh because it's a medicine, y'all. If you're not laughing, something ain't right, And if you laughing internally, where I can't actually, then you crazy. If you ain't letting that laugh out, something wrong. Don't try to hold it in, y'all. Let that out. Okay? He said, you're going to lose your voice. No, I'm not, because God said, the first prime. I've been talking loud all my whole life, man. I think I've lost my voice in my life probably like 4 times. So I don't really do a lot of screaming and hollering like this. I just remember when I was in church, my pastor used to say that. I'm like, why he keep saying that? That's his favorite line. Like he just hit something big. He'd do a regular Bible verse and then hit us with that. And I said, well, God also said it's time to go. Remember when y'all was at them churches that was too long and people would get up and act like they go into the bathroom and then you hear the car speed off? That meant because God said it's time to wrap it up. Wrap it up, y'all. So, guys, at the end of the day, thank you guys so much for listening to my show tonight. I hope that you guys all have a good night. I will probably be doing the show on Sunday. I told my dad I'll stop moving shows. I wanted to do the virginity episode. So, remember I asked you guys a question about when you lost your virginity? I think it's important we talk about it. Because a lot
Yeah, I
of these
definitely need to be on there for that.
okay, if those people, Daquan, you, Miracle, if a lot of you guys are okay with talking about it, I'm not gonna do the show if I don't have nobody participating. It's not gonna be a show. So I need at least 6 people to be a part of the show. And the show is about, not just virginity, but how it happened. A lot of people need to understand that a lot of these young boys and girls, they're losing their virginity to these babysitters, the neighbors. Y'all need to hear this. Y'all be thinking that Greta is just there cleaning the toilets. No, she's grooming your son or grooming your daughter, whatever it may be. But I've noticed that on YouTube, a guy, he had these guys answer the question, what age were you? One guy said 9. And then he'll say, you can turn to the camera or walk away. A lot of those men walked away. You know why they walked away, right? Because that would mean that person, they haven't outed that person. They're protecting the person that victimized them. See, a lot of these men think it's cool. Oh, yeah, man, when I was 9, yeah, she sucked me up, bro. Oh, man, that's dope. It isn't dope. It's abuse. You wouldn't want that happening to your child, right? So it's important that we address the things that are happening in our community. A lot of these young kids are losing their virginity way too young. Way too young. And a lot of them are losing it to people that they know. I'm not talking about friends from school. I'm talking about the next door neighbor. I'm talking about mom or dad's friend, right? Or even their own parents are doing it. And it's not for you guys to sit here and judge people. It's for you to understand. Because a lot of y'all have kids and you don't even know what's going on. So I think it's important we address it. A lot of these kids are losing it very, very young. Very young. And if we don't get ahead of it, it's going to get bad, guys. I mean, no young girl should be having a kid while in high school. Now, I knew a couple people in high school that did that, but not at the freshman level. Some of them got pregnant like their senior year, not during their freshman year. Y'all feel what I'm saying? You're seeing people pregnant in their freshman year, sometimes even in 8th grade. Guys, it's scary. So a lot of y'all need to know how this is happening, because a lot of y'all think y'all can trust this person and that person, and those are the ones you can't trust. Y'all feel me? And they'll tell them it's our little secret, Pinky Square, okay. And they don't even realize that what's being done to them is not right. A lot of the biggest predators in the world were groomed. A lot of people hate R. Kelly, but y'all didn't care about R. Kelly being molested by his neighbor, his mom's friend, his sister. Y'all didn't care about that though, right? He was turned out as a kid. So can you did you really think he was going to grow up and not think that dating young girls were okay? Because it happened with him, right? So I'm just saying a lot of these young boys were psychologically messed up at young ages, but we don't want to address that. We want to talk about the now and not how it happened. We don't want to hold the neighbor and the sister and all these people accountable. We're just holding R. Kelly accountable. So I'm just saying, guys, we have to start addressing the elephant in the room. Young Jeezy is a big rapper. He was molested by his babysitter. But y'all wouldn't assume that because he's rapping about getting bricks and all that. But still, he was exposed to that as a child. It's not cool, fellas, being molested as a kid. That ain't cool. That's not a notch in your belt. So I think the virginity episode would also bring a lot of truth to light. You don't have to be on video and you do not have to use your real name. I want to protect you guys. But if you feel like it's not safe for you to talk about it, I'm okay with that. I only need 6 people that can talk about it. That's all. Because you're helping somebody else. I get parents that tell me all the time, thank you for telling me to check my kid's room. One woman found blunts all spread out to the room. I said, well, you couldn't smell it? No. I'm like, well, damn. So you never know. When you actually check your kid's room, you'll find a lot of stuff. Lift up the bed, shake out the pillows. They put stuff in places they know you won't look. See, my dad was like a detective. He knew where to look. We never had nothing out there, but if we took like his cookies, he knew where to find them. But we weren't but parents should always be checking their kids' rooms and checking their belongings. That is your room, your house. They're just renting for free. So it's yours. Don't be afraid to go through your kids' stuff. That's how you find things. Because a lot of them are hiding things and they're telling me I'm not their parent. There's nothing I can do. So I'm just saying, guys, I want to be able to keep bringing truth to light. You might not like how it is, but you're going to have to understand that that's how it's going to have to be. Because I want to see our generation do well. We don't need any more sexy reds. Oh my gosh, we don't. We don't. We need more teachers and doctors, CEOs, where they don't have to get naked for it. I'm tired of seeing these women put the money up to their ear. What are we doing? Because just as it comes, it can go. And then when all that money goes away and you're older, then what do you have? What legacy are you leaving for your kids? A lot of these women y'all look up to, they have kids. And for a woman to say, I won't let my kid hear my vulgar music, do you honestly think that they're never going to hear it? They're going to hear it. What are you talking about? So what legacy are you leaving for your kids, men and women? A legacy of you stalking people online, harassing other people that you don't even know personally? That's a crazy legacy to leave. The Lion's Den, if you need a computer, download the app. It's called OfferUp. You can go on OfferUp and get a computer for cheap from somebody. Go to OfferUp. Don't go to Rent-A-Center because people go to Rent-A-Center every day and they rent a laptop and then they don't make the payments. Now you got a free laptop. Don't do it that way. Go on OfferUp. People sell their laptops all the time refurbished and you'll get a good deal off of it. Go to OfferUp, the Lion's Den. I hope you heard me. OfferUp is a free app. If you guys are looking for like electronics, people sell it on OfferUp all the time. I've sold many computers off there that I didn't need no more to someone that really needed it. It's better than going to Walmart or going to a place and getting screwed on the payment, right? So I'm just saying, OfferUp, you can go on there and negotiate with people, especially if they're moving. You can get you an Apple laptop for cheap if they're moving. I love movers because they need the money. I don't. So I tell them, this is all I can do. And I know I could do more, and it usually works, little sales tactic. So yeah, try that, Lion's Den. But guys, with that being said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Stay tuned. Sunday, Daquan, if you and Miracle, anybody else that wants to talk about their experience with losing their virginity, we're not going to be naming no names. You're not going to say, oh yeah, his name was Bob and he lived in apartment number 2. And no, I just want you guys to talk about what age you were at and how it happened. Yeah, Daphne, I was 7 and the neighbor. Okay, y'all need to start watching out for these neighbors. Y'all telling to watch your kids. They're not really watching the kids. They're not. They're getting something from your kid and you're not watching. See, that's all I'm saying, guys. This can really enlighten the next generation with what to look for. And a lot of these kids think that what was done to them is okay. So maybe this episode would allow them to address it with their parents or the person that they trust. This can also be an outlet for them. You know what? If Miracle can tell her story or if so-and-so can tell their story, I can tell mine, right? So we're also helping. A lot of content creators are not doing this because it won't get a lot of views. They're doing shows on Diddy. They're doing shows on, is he really gay? Did this person really get hit in the back? That isn't what I like to talk about all the time. We need to also talk about the real things that are happening in our community. But y'all know that won't get no light. And I understand. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and play my outro, and you guys have a good day, okay? Thank you guys for being on the panel today. I appreciate you guys.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
What you gon' do when you facing accountability? You say she pandering, you hyenas be killing me. You niggas scandalous, your stories like validity. Boy, don't come for celebrity, queen of account. They call it her pick me. Some women say she pandering, cause she don't pick the girl code over lies that's damaging. These hyenas scandalous, slandering a black man again, and want celebrity to stand and watch like she a mannequin. Black men are the casualties, trapped by women's strategies. They act out sporadically, that shit is a travesty. And it's just so sad to see, matter of fact, it's a tragedy. 3 kids with different daddies, please, but y'all all mad at Daphne. They up at night trying to discredit and defame. They corrupt, ain't right, and it's pathetic and a shame. Fake friends turn enemies, throwing dirt on your name. But you gon' fly with the angels and serpents burning the flames. Yeah, I know it's hard and it hurt to discover the same people claim they love you, start shaming your mother. Cut you off unexpectedly, you triggered, you hate that, claiming Daphne disrespected me. I figured you say that. What you gon' do when you facing accountability? You say she pandering, you hyenas be killing me. You niggas scandalous, your stories like validity. Boy, don't come for celebrity, queen of accountability.